Turf. Coastal Carolina, the 59-6 win over Louisiana Monroe. Texas and TCU. Boy, Bijan Robinson, what a weapon out of the backfield.
Yeah, he has great contact balance. What that means is even if he's off balance, he will stay on his feet. He rushed for over 200 yards today. He is dominating. He should be in the Heisman conversation.
And then Casey Thompson under center. He's been a difference maker for Texas.
He has. He's led this team to 29 straight drives without a punt at a certain point before they had to punt finally today.
Nice victory for the Horns. There's a look at Spencer Sanders. So good at throwing the ball downfield. Oklahoma State and Baylor, first Big 12 matchup between ranked teams who are both 4-0 or better since 2015. It's coming your way in a matter.
Southern Miss driving down the field, 2nd and 10 from the 21 after the Rice touchdown in the prior series. Lang from the shotgun, hands it off. Gore is the blocking running back. Nice coverage, a late flag comes in. That was Chandler Pittman, who's often used in the super back or wildcat formation. Pittman's the number 2 running back behind Gore.
And Antonio Montero, judging by his body language, thinks it's going to be against Southern Miss. In fact, it is.
Number 3, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
All we know about Ty
second down
is that he's walking without a helmet gingerly on the Southern Miss sideline. So again, no official, might be precautionary, but
key point here, though, is that he hasn't had his helmet taken away by a trainer or a coach. He's still holding on to it himself. If you saw him walking around not holding one at all, then you would think this might be a bigger issue.
Jake Lang from the shotgun. 2nd and 20 for Southern Miss. Fakes the handoff, looks downfield, has a wide open man catch made at the 15 into the end zone. Touchdown Southern Miss. It's Chandler Pittman. His second touchdown catch of the season. He had one last week at Alabama.
Yeah, his first career touchdown a week ago against the Crimson Tide. He's another one of these young players for Southern Miss that just keeps getting better and better and showing what the future holds for him and this program. Finds some open space, and with PAT, the Golden Eagles will tie this one up.
Briggs Bourgeois on for the point after touchdown. And it's through. Impressive series from Southern Miss after the holds. The throw from Jake Lang against a busted coverage for Rice. And Pittman, who's been the super back that time, a touchdown catch. A good start for both these teams. 5:10 left first quarter. 7-7 in this Conference USA opener.
The unstoppable spirit lives inside all of us. It moves us to build businesses, to chase dreams, to break new ground, to find hope. But no matter where yours takes you, First Horizon Bank is there, helping you with financial tools and insight to make more of today and build a better tomorrow. Visit firsthorizon.com/unstoppable to learn how unstoppable starts here.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club is the wonderfully marinated and juicy chicken breast. The marinade actually reminds me of my mother's cooking. You know, marinades, usually they take time, and you can tell that it was put together with love.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall. Plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
Impressive drive from Southern Miss. The third-string quarterback is in. Jake Lang, he leads them down the field. They had to fight through a few penalties. Brownlee got involved, the Senior Bowl watch list receiver. He's the featured receiver. And now maybe an emerging receiver, Chandler Pittman, primarily a running back, had a touchdown catch, the first of his career last week at Alabama. Touchdown catch tonight at Rice.
That wraps up a 6-play, 75-yard drive that took 2 minutes and 56 seconds as Lang was inserted into the lineup to begin that series. Unexpectedly, really, and comes out and very efficient, getting the job done for his team. His first action in a Southern Miss uniform. This is actually his second freshman season, as is the case for a lot of student athletes this year, with last season not counting towards eligibility, but he didn't play during that initial freshman campaign. So getting an opportunity here at Rice in the conference opener, incredibly effective. You see a little bit of a taste of what he did leading his high school team, Jackson Prep, to a state championship during his junior year.
Official word now from Southern Miss, an ankle injury for Ty Keys. He is still being evaluated. Here's the kickoff. Brought out from the 1-yard line. Nice job to keep the football. It was a big hit. And Sean Fresh brought down to the 16-yard line, and there is the starting quarterback, Ty Keys, dealing with that ankle injury.
You see him limping a little bit there, but again, he does have his helmet with him, and he isn't on a training table, so maybe they'll get him back over there in a few minutes, evaluate again. But for now, they're pretty happy with what young Mr. Lang can do.
Lang brought in, again, we were told maybe Pittman would come in as the backup. Lang came in and looked like a veteran quarterback at the Division I level, driving his team down the field and connecting with Chandler Pittman. Rice back on its second drive, and a nice pickup on first down. Cameron Montgomery has been used as a wide receiver. That time he was the ball carrier, picks up 9.
Malik Shorts licking a big hit on him, just short of the sticks.
Montgomery is growing. He's a redshirt junior from Stafford High School down the road. Had a career-high 3 catches at Texas, but primarily wide receiver. That time they had him on the sweep.
And Cameron Montgomery does get credit for the tackle. Shorts coming in to clean it up.
2nd and 1 for Rice, 7-7. Constantine is the quarterback. Some movement around the line of scrimmage. Constantine from the shotgun. Over the middle, looking for Myers. He telegraphed it, nearly intercepted. That was a bad decision from Constantine.
You're right, left plenty of time for Stanley to step in front and swat that ball away, and he wanted the pick six. He had his mind on grabbing that with both hands, and he had a straight path to the end zone had he hauled it in.
Stanley, a sophomore from Greenwood, Mississippi, transfer from Ole Miss. Would have been his first interception on the season. 3rd and 1 now for Rice. Flipped out to the right. Brought down in the backfield. A flag comes in. It was again Cameron Montgomery. And the flag thrown. Tackle made by Jay Stanley, who's covering a lot of ground in this first quarter.
I'm never a big fan of that play calling on a 3rd and short to give yourself some extra yards that you have to gain throwing it behind the line of scrimmage and really end up having to gain 4 yards when it's all said and done. And in that instance, it doesn't pay off for Rice, but maybe the penalty.
Blocking below the waist. Offense.
Does not.
Number 11. That penalty declined. It's 4th down.
Block below the waist called on Jake Bailey. Here's a look at that block.
And it's well away from the football. But regardless, Rice is short, penalty declined, and the Owls will punt it away.
Charlie Mendez comes on to punt. Redshirt freshman from Van Nuys, California, went to Harvard Westlake High School. 20th punt of the season, averaging 42 yards per punt so far this year. From the 15, good punt. Out of bounds around the 27, no opportunity for Daquan Bailey Brown to return it. Southern Miss will begin at the 25. As the Southern Miss offense returns to the field after they went down the field in less than 3 minutes.
12th meeting in this series, Matt. Southern Miss leads 6-5 overall, 3-2 here in Houston. And Southern Miss has, in fact, won the last 3 inside Rice Stadium, 6 of the last 7 in this series. But Rice, of course, ended the skid last season.
Jake Lang back in at quarterback, 2 left, 2 right. He throws it off to the right and a slip and fall, incomplete pass. Unfortunate that time, and he's slow to get up. That's Frank Gore Jr., who was dealing with a potential arm injury. We saw him stretching it out, and now he is not getting up around the 26-yard line.
Clutching that right knee, and what a killer this would be for Southern Miss if they were to lose Frank Gore. They need him in the running game and the passing game. He is a huge cog to this Golden Eagle machine.
Myron Morrison in coverage. Frank Gore Jr. walks off. On the Maxwell and Doak Walker watch list after his breakout season last fall. 121 rushes, 708 yards. Now 2nd down with treatment for Frank Gore. Jake Lang, the freshman quarterback, moves to his right, looking downfield. Nice throw, catch made, another 1st down for Southern Miss. Antoine Robinson with the 1st down grab.
Robinson doing a fantastic job tapping the toe here, getting his foot down. Watch the execution. Gets the left foot down, right foot goes out of bounds. Great grab. Would not have been good for a catch back in Super Bowl VIII here in Rice Stadium, but counts today.
Well put, Chris Majkowski. It's a 13-yard pickup. Lang is 5 of 7 off the bench. He came on for the 2nd series after Ty Key suffered an ankle injury. Lang's first college game tonight in Houston. He's surveying, looking to his right, flushed out. And he's dragged down. Ikenna Enechukwu made sure he got to the sideline.
Lang gets it to his right, trying to make something happen, but met quickly by the big man wearing number 91 out of Kansas City, Missouri.
Enechukwu is on the Werfel watch list. AFCA Good Works nominee as well. Been a big part of Coach Bloomgren and Rice's defense the last few years. He's a redshirt sophomore from Kansas City. 2nd and 16 from the 32. Good fake of a handoff, flipped out to the right. Rice has it well covered up to the 41-yard line as Jacarius Caston picks up his 8th catch of the season.
And he does the job in creating a 3rd and manageable play. That's what you need to do here to have a chance at this conversion.
3rd and 8 from the 40-yard line. 3 left, 2 right for Jake Lang. Lang under some pressure, airs it out down the right sideline, incomplete. Good coverage. The intended receiver again, Jakarius Casta.
Unable to get it done. Rice doing a nice job in coverage, and maybe a more seasoned quarterback is able to get that ball perfectly in position for the completion. But you're dealing with a freshman in his first action, his first quarter of college football.
Mason Hunt on to punt, had 2 over 50 yards last week in Tuscaloosa. Averaging 43 yards per punt on the season. Redshirt junior from Wiggins, Mississippi. From his 35, he punts it away. Fair catch made just past the 20. Sean Fresh makes the decision for the fair catch, and Rice will start from the 20. Good response that time from Rice on defense, Chris.
I'll tell you, Matt, just to be here sharing this booth with you today and feeling the history in Rice Stadium. This is my first assignment in this venue. You've been here countless times, but Super Bowl VIII again played here back in 1974, Miami 24, Minnesota 7. You're sitting in the same seat that Ray Scott did, calling that game back in the day. I'm in the chair that Pat Summerall had that day. What an incredible place. You feel the history in this place.
Constantine on first down, scampers forward for 3 or 4. Good decision that time. Jake Constantine.
Number 0, DeMarcus Jones.
DeMarcus Jones.
Michael Pless with the tackle for Southern Miss.
Michael Pless, beg your pardon, with the tackle. 2nd and 7 for Rice.
And with Southern Miss having some injury trouble on offense, now it's an opportunity for Rice to drive down this field, and confidence can be a crazy thing in this game. If Southern Miss falls down by 7 and is starting to play from behind, then that'll change their mentality.
Constantine was in the shotgun. He goes under center. Robert French went in motion, handed off up the middle. Nice pickup. Up to the 28-yard line. He gets back to his feet. Again, it's Cameron Montgomery.
Well, Montgomery popping right back up. That whistle took a long time to come in, so finally heard it and stopped his forward motion.
He's battled injuries in his Rice career, Chris. Didn't play last year due to injury. 2018 was out as well, but he's both catching the ball and running the ball this season. Was a member of state title 4x100 relay team in his high school years at Stafford High School. 3rd and 2, over the middle, incomplete. They like going there on 3rd down. Moody with the coverage.
I like the call. A nice, short, crisp pass, but Moody doing a great job getting in with one hand to bring it away. If not for those digits reaching, would have been a first down just past the marker.
Tyrek Moody, redshirt junior from Mississippi, transfer from Jones County Junior College. Mendez back to punt. Daquan Bailey Brown will receive. The punt comes from the 19. Bailey Brown will bring it out from the 27, eludes 2 would-be tacklers. Brave that time. Nyaqual was in pursuit, nearly wrapped him up moments after he made the catch.
Yeah, had a really hard time getting away from some Rice defenders, and yeah, he nearly took a really big hit. Was able to drive off that would-be tackler and come down quite a bit easier than we initially expected.
Daquan Bailey Brown living dangerously on that punt return, and Southern Miss will begin its 4th series from the 27-yard line. Again, it's the 3rd-string quarterback who is in, Jake Lang. The starting quarterback, Ty Keys, has an ankle injury still being evaluated. On first down, Lang over the middle, nice throw, and the catch is made. Jason Brownlee up at the 45-yard line.
Brownlee, somebody that battled injuries during preseason, but now leading the team in catches. He'll be a regular target all day long. Last year he went for over 100 yards 3 different occasions.
17-yard pickup, a first down for Southern Miss. Lang again airing it out. Incomplete. Again, intended for Brownlee. And Chris, I'm a bit surprised with Jake Lang and his inexperience. I thought they'd be running the ball a lot more, but confident Jake Lang leading Southern Miss down the field. That's the end of the first quarter here in Houston. 7-7 in the opener for both these teams.
If you love that chicken from Popeyes, you'll love our nuggets. They're crispy, juicy, and packed with our signature home-style Louisiana flavor. Try an 8-piece today for $3.99.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Community means different things to different people. To some, it's a simple good morning. To others, it runs a little deeper. In reality, it's all those little things that come together. We're a company that believes in all the things, the big ones and the small ones. Because when you put all those things together, communities get stronger. This is why we're proud to insure you, Alpha Insurance, for all the things.
Raw power is an iron fist. Ram Power puts it in a velvet glove. Raw power gets it done. Ram Power does what's never been done before. Discover Ram Power during Ram Power Days.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need, so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall. Plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
In a relentless world, connected but alone, trapped by illusion. But there is another path, where the battle to belong begins.
That's my face before Curology. Man, I don't miss that. $5 to try custom skincare? Sure, why not? Answer some questions on your phone, snap some selfies. A dermatology provider mixed a formula for my skin. I put it on before bed and it just does its thing. My acne started disappearing. People were dropping compliments like, "Your skin looks amazing, what happened?" My confidence blew up. I realized Curology changed everything.
So hot.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Tomorrow. I'm full of promise, but sweaty sleepers aren't too crazy about me. It's not my fault that people sleep hot.
You must be pretty popular because you've got a lot of fans.
Please stop coming here.
Casper. It's a Casper snow mattress, hyperlight sheets, and a lightweight duvet. The new cooling collection from Casper.
The Eastern Screech Owl on display here at Rice Stadium. That was a good one. Native to the Americas, Chris, a wingspan ranging from 18 to 24 inches.
And Rice used to keep an owl on campus in a roost in front of Leavitt College, but now it's just Sammy the owl. It's an elected position from the Rice student body to be able to dress up in that suit and get to hang out with the cheerleaders every game.
One quarter gone. A good start for both these teams. Southern Miss has weathered an ankle injury to Ty Keys. His last play was an interception thrown to George Nyakwal, but Jake Lang, the freshman from Jackson, Mississippi, has done a great job off the bench. Lang is 7 for 11 with the touchdown and 108 yards. As they flip sides, Lang from the shotgun on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Lang hands it off up the middle. Minimal gain. And Achukwu with The tackle, Frank Gore Jr., is back in to pick up 1 or 2.
And Gore was in to begin the series, so he missed the end of the previous series after suffering what was apparently a knee injury. That's at least what he was clutching when athletic trainers came out to get him, but returns for the beginning of this series, and now USM set with a 3rd and long.
And we saw Trey Schumann back, a co-captain on this team, missed the Texas Southern game. He is back for the Rice defense. 3rd and 9 for Southern Miss. Lang is flushed out. He'll try to run for it. He slides before the first down marker around the 46-yard line.
24, Jake Lang, the keeper, slides.
Lang there obviously needs to protect himself. He is QB2. They don't want to have to go even further down in the depth chart. But Will Hall, as he comes back to the sideline, appears to be pointing out, with that situation, you're that close to the sticks, it's time to lower your shoulder and try to get those extra yards.
Didn't seem like the friendliest spot, Chris. I think he was short either way, but it might have been a better decision or a tougher decision for Hall. Looked like his knee was down closer to the first down marker. Mason Hunt back to punt from his 42-yard line. Fair catch called for and made around the 7.5. by Sean Fresh.
And I could be wrong, but just judging by that body language, as soon as he went into the slide, you saw Hall pop up and really throw his clipboard around, whatever he had in his hand, and then as soon as he got off, kind of got in his face a little bit and looked to be giving him an instructional moment. Like, in this situation, you're that close, let's get those couple extra yards. That first down, moving the sticks, very important.
Yeah, I think it's difficult there for a freshman. Middle of the field, it's different by the sideline. You can see the pylon and a learning moment there, sliding just short. Rice back on the fields. 1st and 10 from the 7.5-yard line. Myers in the backfields. Constantine pitches it back to Myers. He rumbles forward for about 3.
Number 7, Myers, is the ball carrier for Rice. 93, Josh Ratcliffe.
Josh Ratcliffe.
Gain of 2 yards on the play.
And Lakevius Daniel combining for the tackle. Ratcliffe, sophomore from Belrose, Louisiana. There's Eric Kitchen, one of the stars of this defense, the senior. 2nd and 8, tough field position for Rice. Direct snap that time. Straight up the middle. Nice pickup. That's Kalen Griffin, so no quarterback that time. Wildcat for Rice. Kalen Griffin, the freshman from Tyler and Chapel Hill High School.
Interesting to see them mix it up, but now they'll return to a more traditional look here on 3rd down with just under 5 yards to go.
Jake Constantine back in. Marcus Tuiasosopo in his first year as the offensive coordinator under Mike Bloomgren. Bloomgren was his coach when he was a quarterback for the Jets. 2 left, 2 shift out to the right for Rice. Constantine on 3rd down. Nice clean pocket, throws behind Bailey, and a flag comes in around the 7-yard line. Bailey looked open. Constantine a touch off with that throw.
Went just over his right shoulder. A ball that
holding
Bailey may have thought
offense.
He should have been able to
Number
catch,
52.
but it was behind him.
That
certainly.
penalty is declined. 4th down.
So the two teams going in different directions on offense, Chris. It was a great first series for Rice, ending with the Jake Bailey 39-yard touchdown, 6 plays, 74 yards in 4 minutes. But since then, a couple punts.
And Austin Armstrong pumped up on the sidelines as his defense comes back after a 3-and-out.
Daquan Bailey-Brown waiting at the 45-yard line for this punt from Charlie Mendez. They're going for the block. Mendez with his heels on the goal line punts it from the 5. Bailey-Brown makes the catch at the 40. Right up the middle, there's a seam, and he's tripped up. A flag comes in. Important tackle was made. The flag goes all the way back to the 40 as Jordan Myers, the primary running back for Rice, showing his versatility. Myers makes the tackle.
Now a really nice job diving in and dragging him by the ankles right there to take him down. But that versatility is so important, and players who are that explosive on offense aren't usually willing to go out and play special teams for their squad as well.
10-yard penalty, force from the spot. It'll be first down.
Eric Scott called for the penalty and negates an 18-yard return. Southern Miss has the ball. 3 minutes gone in the second quarter. 7-7 between the Golden Eagles and Owls.
If you have a typical airline credit card, you're not getting double miles on every purchase.
You're right. I only get extra miles on some types of purchases.
May I?
Please.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles everywhere. Yes.
Everywhere is great, but where can we use them?
You can use them on any travel purchase, not just some travel purchases.
Venture gets a gold star.
What's in your wallet?
Pizza's here. It's pizza time. When your family gathers around a Shaq-a-Roni pizza from Papa John's, you're sharing our biggest, most foldable slices with extra cheese and pepperoni. But you're also sharing way more. You're sharing the chance to graduate college, 3 meals a day, and a safe place for kids to learn and grow. Because $1 from every Shaq-a-Roni goes to charities people depend on. It's not just pizza, it's pizza with a purpose.
While expecting, Jennifer discovered the Chex Mix combination of 1 corn Chex, 1 wheat Chex, and 3 breadstick pieces. Get born and then you can pick your own mix, baby. Pick your mix.
This football season, buy 4 participating items and save $50 off Fanatics gear at WeAreTailgateNation.com.
When you've got a health concern, there's searching the internet, and there's science. There's surprise bills, and there's knowing what you're gonna pay. There's a lab test on your own schedule from home. There's physician-reviewed results you can understand. Discover your test at everlywell.com.
I recently purchased the Everlywell food sensitivity test. Turns out I am really sensitive to dairy. So since eliminating dairy from my diet, I feel so much better. I definitely recommend it.
Discover your test at everlywell.com.
It's Hall of Fame weekend at Rice, and it's the largest class since 1973, Chris. 11 former Owls inducted. There are the names, the year they graduated, and their sport.
Including a couple of football players. Chase Clement came here to Rice as a lightly recruited prospect, ended up smashing 21 school record and 2 NCAA records. Helped Rice get to a couple of bowl games, won MVP in the Texas Bowl. Larry Izzo ended up spending 14 seasons in the NFL after being a 2-time All Southwest Conference choice here at Rice. Unable to be here today, though, as he is now a special teams coordinator for the Seahawks. So he's getting Seattle ready for their game at the 49ers tomorrow.
Yeah, many big names there, including Mario Ramos, part of the Rice teams under Wayne Graham. Career record 376 most innings ever pitched for a Rice baseball team. 1st and 10, handed off on 1st down. Another series for the 3rd-string quarterback, Jake Lang. Ty Key suffered an ankle injury on the first series. Lang has had the quarterback duties ever since, and there's an injured Owl on the ground. It's an Antonio Montero, the junior from Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
And Montero is somebody who's had a big season so far for Rice. Opened the year with back-to-back double-figure tackle performances. First Owl to do that since Brian Raines did, all the way back in 2006.
Lang has been excellent as Montero walks off, and he is one of the leaders on that team. We speak with these players throughout the week. It was George Nyaqual this week, and Antonio Montero among the leaders on defense, along with Trey Schumann, Elijah Garcia. They've been around a while. 11 tackles and a sack against Arkansas in the season opener. 2nd and 9 now for Southern Miss. Jake Lang has been excellent. 7 for 11 with the touchdown and 108 yards in his first college game. 2nd and 9 from the 36. Lang hands it off to Frank Gore Jr. He has a seam up the left side. He bursts past midfield for a first down run for Frank Gore. He's had a few minor injuries tonight, but not slowing him down here.
No, able to get some space before he's finally brought down by Adrian Ciano.
Nice pickup for Frank Gore. He received treatment twice. He went down on the turf. Looked like a non-contact injury in the first quarter, but he's back out there. And a first down for Southern Miss. Fake of a handoff. Lang looking right, and he's brought down. Important sack there for Rice. Elijah Garcia.
Garcia into the backfield for the sack.
Garcia impressive on the penetration. You see him bust through the middle and able to bring Lang down to the turf.
Second sack of the year for Elijah Garcia. It's a 6th-year senior from San Antonio, and Coach Bloomgren said this week that NFL scouts like Elijah Garcia. He has a real chance at the next level. He's a defensive tackle who makes a lot of tackles. 21 on the season. He's consistently, Chris, among the team leaders for Rice despite playing on the defensive line. 2nd and 19 after the sack from Garcia. Lang over the middle, catch made. Immediately brought down there from Chamberlain, who's back after his injury. DeMarcus Jones with the catch.
DeMarcus Jones maybe a little bit too enthusiastic or maybe not really understanding where he stood on the field. He pops up and points as if first down. Nope, you're about 4 yards short.
Jones, one catch last week, his 9th catch of the season there. Great to see Trayshawn Chamberlain back, junior from Greenwood, South Carolina. He's the Viper linebacker, so versatile for Brian Smith and the Rice defense. Missed last week against Texas Southern. Chamberlain's back, as is Trey Schumann. The big miss, though, is Kenneth Orji. 3rd and 4, big play here with 9.5 minutes left. And timeout call by Southern Miss.
And Will Hall running in there quickly to get that attention. And it is a hot and humid day for Will Hall and the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. It's tied 7-7, 9.5 minutes to go in the second.
Jake from State Farm. You here to jam?
Aaron?
No, just an aspiring singer-songwriter with my bandmates. Here giving out that Rogers rate to regular folks like us.
State Farm has rates that fit anyone's budget.
Is that so? Mahalo, Kiki. In that case, this one goes out to an ex-best friend of mine who took my rate, just gave it away.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Everybody's invited to have a meal together. Having a solid standing dinner makes your whole table better. Turn on the game and go and grab your ball. Tackle mixing through the uprights like a winning field goal. Never knew what you were missing once the tackle standing up. Now you won't even got it. On the pass, so standing stuff.
When you've got a health concern, there's searching the internet, and there's science. There's surprise bills, and there's knowing what you're gonna pay. There's a lab test on your own schedule from home. There's physician-reviewed results you can understand. There's a plan. There's taking control of your health. Everlywell. Demand better for your body. Discover your test at everlywell.com.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
The name's Bond, James Bond.
This is it.
This is it.
Oh my God. Target enough people.
And the people become the weapon. What is it?
You don't know what this is.
Who is he?
No Time to Die. Rated PG-13.
Will Hall in his first season in charge at Southern Miss. And Chris Maikowski is definitely a Mississippi man. He's from Emory, Mississippi. Played for his dad, the legend Bobby Hall, Emory High School. Together they won the 98 Mississippi 3A state title. Will Hall was the quarterback. After that, two-time JUCO All-American, Northwest Mississippi Community College. He even played for his dad again for the Tupelo Fire Ants in the National Indoor Football League. And then he helped convince Ty Keys, who's from Taylorsville High School, about 45 miles north of Hattiesburg, to follow him. He was prior committed to Tulane, and now he's the freshman quarterback dealing with an ankle injury tonight.
Well, I first met Coach Hall when he was an assistant at Tulane, right before the Green Wave played Southern Miss in the Armed Forces Bowl a couple of years ago. And as soon as that hire was announced, I thought absolutely perfect for this USM program.
3rd and 4 after the timeout. Lang with the option going to his left. He keeps the ball and he's brought down. Excellent coverage. Montero is back on the field to help combine for the tackle. It's a 2-yard loss, and that brings up 4th down. Josh Percy, who makes his second career start today, was the first tackler.
Yeah, welcome back to the game, young man. Doing a good job teaming up there. 4th down and 6 to go, and Southern Miss will have to send it away.
Second important tackle for Josh Percy. Mason Hunt comes back to punt from his 45-yard line. And it's bouncing at the 6-yard line, takes a Pro Rice bounce back towards the 19.
A significant Pro Rice bounce.
And it seemed to work. That time you saw the fair catch made, the fair catch called for, and Southern Miss couldn't really track the ball with its punt coverage.
Well, the English that was on that football there, that was an amazing bounce in favor of the Owls. They picked up 13 yards, simply the way that ball decided to carry them.
We saw Malik Shorts there. He might be the best player on this defense. He's been outstanding. 10 tackles, had an interception last week at Alabama. Safeties do a great job in coverage on running attempts for the other team, and there's a throw from the quarterback Constantine out to Jake Bailey, who's been his favorite target today. That's his 3rd catch.
Constantine trying to guide Rice to some success that they haven't had in a number of years. He was a winner back at Weber State. In fact, he has never lost a regular season home game as a college QB. Does not want to start today, Matt.
2nd and 5. 3 behind Constantine, the quarterback. Handed off to Myers. Myers has a little bit of a hole. He picks up 3 or 4. A late flag comes in.
7 Myers, the ball carrier for Rice. 32.
5th carry today for Jordan Miles.
Gain of about 3 yards on the play. That's going to bring up
Hayes Maples with the tackle, pending this flag.
Holding. Offense, number 70.
Hold on Rice.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay 2nd down.
Moves Rice back 10 yards. It's Javon Wolford, 7th year of eligibility. Chris, he graduated high school in 2015, Maine West High School, DePlain, Illinois. And he told media this week he came to Rice because they're great at academics and they're a run-first offense.
And you hate to have a penalty be the first time we mention that young man's name, but yeah, what an incredible run he's had, and older than some of the coaches on this Rice staff now.
Transfer from Colgate. McCaffrey into the game. Hands off to Jordan Myers. McCaffrey has not attempted a pass today. Rice has thrown the ball 6 times. Constantine 3 for 6. Eric Kitchen with the tackle. 3rd and 11 now for Rice. Constantine returns. Third down for Rice from the 17-yard line. 7-7 game, approaching 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Constantine from the shotgun. Low snap, looking left, throws it. Catch made, first down Rice. Cedric Patterson with the first down catch.
Patterson goes up and gets it. Got to his spot, got some vertical, brought that ball in. Really fantastic grab by the New Mexico transfer.
Patterson's back in Houston. He went to Crosby High School. He played with former Rice football stars Aston and Austin Walters, the Walter twins. And as you mentioned earlier, close friends with Jake Constantine since they both transferred. Big first down pickup for Rice. Fake of a handoff. Constantine will throw it. Catch made near the sideline. Bailey again. It's been a steady dose of Bailey and Patterson for Jake Constantine tonight.
Constantine said earlier in the week he wants to get Bailey the ball more. He believes that Bailey can get to where he needs to be almost every single route, certainly does there.
Bounce back drive for the Rice Owls. 4th catch today for Jake Bailey. He had 7 catches, 65 yards last week against TSU, a 21-yard pickup. And now we see Luke McCaffrey in on this first down play from the 43. McCaffrey will keep it. He has a blocker in front of him. He spins for a first down. Nice play design with Jager Bull blocking for Luke McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, judging by that last name, you may expect him to be an explosive presence in this Rice offense. Coach Bloomgren with his brother at Stanford and now continuing that great relationship he has with the family here at Rice.
Already 6 plays and 50 yards on the current drive. Remember, this began at the Rice 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Owls. Myers moves to the left side of the line. Montgomery goes in motion. 1st and 10 for Rice. Constantine is back in. He has time. He airs it out over the top, going for Myers, slightly overthrown.
A risky ball right there delivered over the head of Myers with the safety closing in before that ball hit the turf.
Flag down about the 32-yard line. Been a more vertical approach today from Tuiasosopo.
Illegal shift offense. Number 1 and number 7 both went in and did not reset. Be a 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Illegal motion called on Cameron Montgomery and Jordan Myers. Now you said 1st and 15. And Jordan Myers, Dickinson High School, was a running back and a tight end there. He's done everything in his Rice career. Return punts, done punt coverage, tight end, running back. 1st and 15. Out to the left for Cameron Montgomery. Good coverage from Southern Miss, but he still spins forward to pick up about 4.
Number 1, Montgomery. Montgomery with a catch.
Chris, they want to get him isolated. He was a member of the state title 4x100 relay team at Stafford High School.
Yeah, get him out into open field and try to get him to elude some more tacklers there. He was able to brush off 1, but not the 2nd. And now a long try here for Rice. And again, you just want to get it to 3rd and manageable. You don't need to get it to the sticks.
2nd and 15 from the 36. Constantine off to the right. Slightly overthrown for Cameron Montgomery. May have been peeking to see what linebacker was lurking on that sideline.
That was a good route. Deliver that ball about a half step shorter, and that would have gone for a gain of at least 5 or 6.
Montgomery, 5 catches, or a 1 catch for 12 yards, 5 carries for 27. He had 4 catches all season before today, but he's been a featured receiver for Coach Bloomgren and offensive coordinator Marcus Tuiasosopo. 3rd and 15, big play here approaching halftime from the 36-yard line. Constantine quickly over the middle, catch made, just shy of a first down. Jack Bradley had 3 catches at Texas, having his best receiving season of his career.
And that leaves Rice in a situation where they likely will need to go for it. 4th down and 2 yards to go. It would be a 40-yard field goal attempt if they brought the unit out. They're going to keep the offense on the field.
Play clock at 15, looking towards the sideline. Constantine's going to walk towards the sideline. I think Rice will use a timeout here after letting the clock wind down. Decision time coming for Mike Bloomgren. 4th and 2 for Rice from the 22 in a 7-7 game. We'll be back for the 4th down from Houston.
The Capital One Saver Card. You earn unlimited 4% cash back on dining out or ordering in. And now, 3% back at grocery stores. Capital One. What's in your wallet?
This football season, no matter where you are or how you pregame, we are all Tailgate Nation.
This football season, buy 4 participating items and save $50 off Fanatics gear at wearetailgatenation.com.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
So hot.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Tomorrow. I'm full of promise, but sweaty sleepers aren't too crazy about me. It's not my fault that people sleep hot.
You must be pretty popular because you've got a lot of fans.
Please stop coming here.
Casper. It's a Casper snow mattress, Hyperlight sheets, and a lightweight duvet. The new cooling collection from Casper.
What does it feel like to sell your car to Carvana? It feels amazing. When you get a great offer in seconds, it feels too good to be true. It's kicking back and relaxing as we pick up your car. And when you get paid on the spot, it feels like scoring big. You know the feeling. You just never imagined you could get it from selling your car. Well, with Carvana, you can. Experience the new way to sell a car.
Fourth and 2 for Rice here approaching halftime. 3:50 left, second quarter. Very interesting, Chris. Christian Van Sickle is the new kicker. He's never kicked a college field goal, 8 for 9 in his career between Elon and Rice. Does that play into this, you think?
Well, it certainly does. Colin Riccatelli was not able to get the job done for the Owls so far this season. 1 of 4 on field goal attempts. So the Owls really don't feel like they have a reliable leg, especially from 40 yards away. So if they go for it here, that would be why, because they don't have the confidence in Riccatelli or Van Sickle hitting it from that distance.
Van Sickle has never attempted a college field goal, primarily used for kickoffs at Elon. And here we see Van Sickle's gonna attempt his first college field goal. Big spot for him in the conference opener. 3:50 left before halftime. And the backup quarterback, TJ McMahon, will hold. Van Sickle from right down the middle. And as you said, about a 41-yarder for Christian Van Sickle, the senior from Charlotte. Van Sickle's kick. Off the upright and in. First career field goal for Christian Van Sickle. It's from 41 yards, and Rice is back in front 10-7.
And you see the celebration ensue. Antonio Montero actually makes his way all the way to midfield to greet him and congratulate Van Sickle on his first collegiate field goal. And now, after kicking one from 41 out, you can start having confidence in your field goal unit.
Plenty of leg.
And plunk off the upright and in. Not quite the quadruple plunk you saw here in a previous appearance for ESPN, Matt.
Chris, that was the home opener last year, Middle Tennessee State. It was the overtime kick for Colin Riccatelli, the quadruple doink, and then Rice lost in double overtime. So Van Sickle, who has a good leg, a lot of touchbacks in his career at Elon. That's a confidence boost for the entire offense. How you manage the game, play calling for Tuiasosopo and Bloomgren now after that first field goal made.
And I know Owls fans are cursing my name right now after even bringing up that incident, so I apologize.
Van Sickle with the kickoff. And a fair catch made. Cameron Harrell. Southern Miss with 3:46 left in the half will begin from the 25. And its third string quarterback will lead them out. Jake Lang had not played a snap this season. Ty Keys, an ankle injury sustained on the first drive. Trey Lowe is still out. He was the starter week 1 and into the Grambling game where he broke his foot on September 11th. But Jake Lang has been excellent. The freshman out of Prep High School, Jackson, Mississippi, 8 for 12. Here he is, flipping it off to the left. It's Frank Gore Jr., wrapped up after a gain of 2.
And so far, a fairly even game for these two offenses. Southern Miss netting 166 yards, Rice with 147, and Rice with a slight edge where it counts most on the scoreboard.
Frank Gore, 6 carries, 35 yards. Southern Miss, 168 total yards. Rice with 147. Jake Lang, 6'2" quarterback from the shotgun, hands it off again. Gore off to the right, away from Montero. Bounces off Trayson Chamberlain, and about a yard shy of the first down. Frank Gore last year, Chris, was tied for the most elusive returning running back in the country. Pro Football Focus said about a third of every attempted tackle he would force a miss. The other two, Tank Bigsby from Auburn and Zonovan Knight, NC State. Big company for Frank Gore, returning as an elusive running back. 3rd and 1, hands it off to Gore. He has the first down. He breaks a few tackles. There's a stiff arm from Gore. He's up to midfield. Frank Gore, the big-time run.
That's that power, that low center of gravity that Gore has, able to brush past tackler. You see that one, he didn't even need the stiff arm on that initial one, just that sheer strength of that lower body, able to push off a defender.
Great story in SI.com last week before the Alabama game. Frank Gore Jr. calls his dad his mentor, his trainer, his best friend, his everything all in one, and looked like dad there on that run. Right back up the middle, a loss of 2. Steady diet of Frank Gore Jr. on this series.
One thing I didn't remember about his dad that I look back on today, reviewing his career, do you know how many yards he ended up with at the end of his NFL time?
He's top 2 or 3 all time.
Top 3 all time, but what amazed me was the number, the exactness of it. 16,000 yards exactly on his NFL career.
2nd and 12 after the loss of 2. Lang from the shotgun. Over the middle. Catch made, and a nice catch as he took a shot. First down, Southern Miss. Antoine Robinson with the tough grab.
What a tremendous job to hold on to that football as he comes back down to the turf, taking the hit halfway up his back and still able to secure that football.
4th catch for Antoine Robinson. 19-yard pickup, first down, Southern Miss. Clock at 1:12. Southern Miss with 2 timeouts remaining. 10th pass completion for Jack Lang, who's up to 144 yards. He'll hand it off to the right side. Nice pickup near a first down. That's Dejon Richard. Lightly used tonight, but a nice piece for Will Hall and the Southern Miss team.
Yeah, Richard is not somebody who we're going to see a ton of. It's going to continue to be a steady dose of Frank Gore, assuming he stays healthy. But when he gets the ball, he can be dangerous as well.
His first carry tonight, had 17 on the season before tonight. 1st and 10 from the 21 for Southern Miss approaching halftime. Jake Lang slings it to the right side, back near the line of scrimmage. Brownlee with another catch. Gets out of bounds with 31 seconds left here in the second quarter.
I mentioned earlier that he went for over 100 yards in 3 straight games last year. Remember who ended that streak was the Rice defense, held him below that century mark.
Jake Lang from the shotgun. 2nd and 8 for Southern Miss. 31 seconds left in the half. Lang clean pocket, throws it to the right. Off the mark, good coverage in the end from Rice. Dunbar was over there to deny Jason Brownlee. Apart from the broken play and the touchdown, Chris, Rice has been good in the secondary. Most of these throws that have been deep to the corners have had 2 Owls in defense.
And they're doing a better job of communication. That was the key coming into this one. Anytime they saw a long play busted open on a pass, it was typically, they said, because they weren't talking to each other. They weren't saying where they needed to be. Rice doing a better job of that so far today.
3rd and 8 for Southern Miss. 26 seconds left, dumped off to the right. Richard up to the 17-yard line.
That's complete, number 6.
And let's see what happens with Will Hall. He's standing in front of the referee. I think he's going to let the clock wind down and call timeout as it gets closer to 0.
Gain of about 3 yards on that play. It's going to bring up.
I see Gore Jr. on the sideline holding his helmet. Surprising not to see him in there right now. Wonder if he did tweak something. You would think in this drive, trying to score right before half, you would want to keep getting him the ball or at least have him as a decoy, but he has not been a part of the last 3 plays.
Will Hall, first-year head coach, let the clock run down to 2 seconds before using the second timeout for Southern Miss. Now, Gore has been shaken up a few times, but has returned to the field every time. And Frank Gore Jr., 9 carries, 57 yards, an average of 6.3 yards per carry. His longest run was on this series, a 17-yard run. And now on 4th and 5 from the 16. Briggs Bourgeois, the kicker, will come on to attempt a 33-yarder. He's 4 for 6 on the season. Had a 46-yarder against Troy, his longest of the year. Briggs Bourgeois, knuckling kick. It is wide left. A whistle from the referees. Do not see a flag. Now there's one right at the line of scrimmage. It was wide left from Bourgeois. Kevin Randall, the referee, sorting things out.
There is no foul for roughing the snapper. The defender out. Halftime.
No foul for roughing the snapper. That will bring the first half to a close. Chris Majkowski, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, very evenly played matchup, and the yardage, the time of possession, everything shows just that. Rice able to get it done with a field goal on one end. USM unable to put together the 3 there that would have tied us up before half. But I'm looking forward to another very tightly contested half of football as well, Matt. Looking forward also to what we have coming up on the ESPN3 halftime report. We'll hear about Rice women's athletics. The women's volleyball team for the Owls out to a 3-0 start in conference play. The soccer team also having a fantastic start to their year, 8-2-1 to begin 2021 play.
Both quarterback looks good. Jake Constantine 7 for 11 with the touchdown, and backup quarterback, the 3rd string freshman in his college debut, Jake Lang, 12 for 17 for 149 yards and a touchdown. Halftime at Rice Stadium in the Conference USA opener for both teams. 10-7 Rice.
I like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, only for the military community.
Quarter Pound King and the 2 for $6, only at BK.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana and enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall, plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
Rice is known as being a super smart school, good at research, but a lot of people still don't understand that sports here are very competitive. I think it's just really nice to be able to show that you can have the brains and the brawn.
Whenever Rice came as the opportunity, I saw the best of both worlds. I knew that I could get both, and I have gotten both while I've been here.
You can come compete for championships, be they conference, and you can compete nationally as well, and eventually we hope to compete for national championships. But the Rice experience goes much further beyond the athletic facilities. This is a decision you make where we're going to have a great 4 years, and we're going to ask you to make the most of it. You're going to work really hard. You're going to love your athletic experience, but most importantly, the next 40 years of your life, this is going to pay off.
I've been here over 13 years, and I just think the success of women's athletics the last couple of years has been unparalleled. I mean, it's an awesome time to be a student athlete at Rice, and in particular, the women's sports have just been phenomenal. I haven't seen anything like it. Rice provides an amazing environment for student athletes. It's a family feel that we have at Rice. It's the reason I'm here today, is that how connected everybody is here, from the college system, from the president. It's a big family, and that starts from the top down. It's a total package, everything that we have to offer academically, socially, and sports-wise.
We punch above our weight. I think we punch way above our weight. The athletes that we have, part of the reason they're here is, they want the great education, but they want to be able to take out Goliath. They want to be able to do that. They take it as a challenge. So, and I respect Rice so much, because what has to be done outside of the field it's honest. They've got to perform in the classroom. You got to do the work, and then you got to do the work on the field, but I like to say it's not a 4-year degree, it's a 40-year degree.
Running is just one part of me.
Grace Ford from Rice. She won the mile and she won the 3,000.
I really want to be a doctor when I'm older, follow my parents, and help others. And Rice is definitely the best way to facilitate that goal, in addition to athletics. I hope that I can achieve my goal of becoming both a doctor and a great runner in the future, and I think that being here is probably the best way for that to happen.
Well, here at Rice, across the board and all the women's athletics, I really think that you're looking at the future athletes, whether it be track, basketball, swimming, whatever it may be. I really think that in the future, kind of 5, 6, 7 years from now, you'll see many of us on the big screens. To come to Rice, you have to want the academics and you have to want that athletic success. And I think every single woman wants both of those things, and they work hard for both of them. And so I think that's what makes the program so great.
The unstoppable spirit lives inside all of us. It moves us to build businesses, to chase dreams, to break new ground, to find hope. But no matter where yours takes you, First Horizon Bank is there, helping you with financial tools and insight to make more of today and build a better tomorrow. Visit firsthorizon.com/unstoppable to learn how unstoppable starts here.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall. Plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
I'm in a work meeting right now, so I don't have time to shop for the perfect avocado. Sam, you're still on mute. Luckily, the shoppers on Instacart shop like me, so I can go to yoga class instead of hunting for organic toothpaste. Namaste. With Instacart, it's practically like I'm shopping myself. Ooh, nice hair.
Thanks. You too. Instacart. Shop like you. Without shopping. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get free delivery on your first order.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
What does it feel like to sell your car to Carvana? It feels amazing. You get a great offer in seconds. It feels too good to be true. It's kicking back and relaxing as we pick up your car. And when you get paid on the spot, it feels like scoring big. You know the feeling. You just never imagined you could get it from selling your car. Well, with Carvana, you can. Experience the new way to sell a car.
Your favorite brands, jaw-dropping prices, endless deals to choose from. Welcome to ThredUp, an online consignment and thrift store for your closet, your wallet, and the planet. Shop over 35,000 brands from Gap to Gucci, with new arrivals dropping every single day, all at up to 90% off estimated retail and delivered to your door. Giving perfectly good clothes a second life has never been easier or more fun. Have more, waste less. Head to thredup.com and get up to an extra 50% off your first order.
My name is Naeem Smith, safety at Rice.
And I'm Bradley Rosner, wide receiver at Rice.
And we're playing the friendship
test.
3, 2, 1. You crazy, bro? What?
Bro, there's no way.
Oh, bro.
No way.
No disrespect to Montana 300, but Juice WRLD, bro. You know this.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. I put 2, okay. Because I figure you put one or the other.
Yeah.
Naruto and Boondocks. You know, I'm a
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah, buddy. I'm sweating right now.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's Say psych. Oh, I said, bro. I didn't know what to put. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
No way.
Oh! I was just trying to be the bigger man to be nice.
That's what I was trying to do.
Hands down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. It's not even a debate.
3, 2, 1. Let me see it. Yeah.
No. Bradley's first thing to say is, I drive slow because I get good gas mileage. No, bro. It's not about that all the time.
I'm sorry, I'm eco-friendly, man. I'm just trying to save the planet.
I agree with you, but you're on a different level. My name is Naeem Smith, safety at Rice.
And I'm Bradley Rosner, wide receiver at Rice.
Go out.
At Square, we can help your business switch to contactless payments with next to no downtime. We have contactless hardware for every business and every budget. Go to square.com now to find the perfect solution for your counter or on the go. Take Apple Pay, Google Pay, and contactless cards. pay low flat rates, and get your money fast. See why Square is trusted by millions of businesses everywhere. Get started free at square.com now.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need, so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall. Plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
I've been having stomach troubles. It's either yogurt, pork, or citrus. Or almonds. Or maybe it's cinnamon. Now, I could start by removing a lot of things from my diet and adding them back in one at a time until I find the culprit. Or I could find out what might actually be bothering me before removing and adding foods back in again. I'm gonna do that.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
What does it feel like to sell your car to Carvana? It feels amazing. You get a great offer in seconds. It feels too good to be true. It's kicking back and relaxing as we pick up your car. And when you get paid on the spot, it feels like scoring big. You know the feeling. You just never imagined you could get it from selling your car. Well, with Carvana, you can. Experience the new way to sell a car.
Put a DR leaf and lawn vac to work on your property. The DR rides behind your lawn tractor and inhales everything. Unloading takes just seconds. Spring, summer, or fall, the DR is the most powerful leaf machine you can buy.
Go online to drleafvac.com to request your free product catalog. DR leaf vacs are now on sale and free shipping is in effect. Hurry, this offer won't last.
Welcome back. Rice Stadium on a Saturday night. Matt Peterson with Chris Maikowski. 10-7. Rice leading Southern Miss. Chris, let's look at some highlights from this first half. Rice won in Hattiesburg last Halloween. Ended a 5-game win streak for Southern Miss. On the very first series, George Nyakwal intercepting a pass from Ty Keys.
And the only series we saw Ty Keys today. We'll see his backup coming up just shortly.
Run defense has been a hallmark for Southern Miss. They really limited Myers. And then off the bench, first college game for Jake Lang, and he finds the superback Chandler Pittman in the flat.
Yeah, really impressed by what we've seen from Lang so far today. And this was the most entertaining play of the day, holding your balance until the goal line, young man.
Jake Bailey, his first touchdown catch of the season, and then more and more nice runs from Frank Gore Jr. 9 carries, 57 yards in the first half.
Yeah, Gore has been impressive. He has been hobbled by a couple of slight injuries that have taken him off the field. Patterson's been really good. And then Rice deciding to trust the field goal unit.
First attempt of his college career, and he converts it off the upright. Christian Van Sickle, the field goal, which gave Rice the lead. And then in the final play of the first half, Chris, a missed field goal for Southern Miss from 33 yards from Briggs Bourgeois.
Yeah, hard to get much closer than that, as we're a missed field goal away from having a tie ball game. And as you see the numbers here, Southern Miss actually has outgained Rice, both rushing and passing, and that total yard, about an 80-yard difference there. But in the end, Rice has the only number that matters bigger than Southern Miss's, that 10-7 score.
Rice wants to control the clock. Southern Miss has done that. Rice 3 for 7 on third downs, and we've both been surprised. The passing yards, Will Hall has really opened the playbook freshman quarterback Jake Lang.
Yeah, Lang 12 of 17, 149 yards with that one touchdown pass. Jake Constantine on the other side, 7 completions on 11 attempts, 105 yards, and 1 touchdown. Like to see Rice open up the passing game a little bit more here in this second half, have a lot of reliable targets. Jordan Myers keep going to him. Montgomery wants the ball in his hands as often as possible.
Rice will receive the ball to begin the second half. Second half when we come back to Rice Stadium. Owls leading the Golden Eagles 10-7.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall. Plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana and enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
Put a DR Leaf and Lawn Vac to work on your property. The DR rides behind your lawn tractor and inhales everything. Unloading takes just seconds. Spring, summer, or fall, the DR is the most powerful leaf machine you can buy.
Go online to drleafac.com to request your free product catalog. DR Leaf Vacs are now on sale and free shipping is in effect. Hurry, this offer won't last.
Show the world what it means to be a fan at Fanatics.com, the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear. From all the leagues, teams, and players you love. With exclusive designs by Fanatics. 100% authentic, autographed collectibles from today's biggest stars. And 365-day returns. Earn fan cash on every purchase. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food game. But sometimes you gotta refresh to be fresh. Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh, where there's so much new, some say it can't fit in one ad. I say, we're talking a new All-American Club, deli-style oven-roasted turkey, and...
Oh, that's a new steak and cheese.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. That's the one with the new seasoning.
And that was the new MVP Parmesan vinaigrette.
Right, which makes a next-level foot... Hold up, the Subway logo? Wait, I'm out of time.
Gorgeous shot of James Terrell's Twilight Epiphany Sky Space on the campus of Rice University as we begin the third quarter. Rice leading Southern Miss 10-7. Matt Peterson with Chris Majakowski. It's a gorgeous night. Heavy rain in the Bayou City this morning, but a pleasant 81 degrees here on this October night.
Started off the day with a monsoon here in Rice. That's what I woke up to, Matt, and certainly was a little bit worried that we'd have some wet football later in the evening. Thankfully cleared up, as usual, in the late afternoon hours. A little hot and humid here in the Bayou City, but we got it done under clear skies and a really beautiful evening as it ended up to be.
Briggs Bourgeois with the kickoff. Another touchback for him. Now 10 of 17 kickoffs for touchbacks on the season. Maybe extra venom in that kick after he missed from 33 yards on the final play of the second quarter.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure he came back wanting to show I still got my leg under me, but Rice gets to start from its own 25-yard line. Looking forward to seeing what they have done as far as adjustments in that halftime locker room.
Jake Constantine 7 for 11 in the first half for 105 yards and a touchdown. Jordan Myers, 6 carries for 13 yards. Rice with only 42 rushing yards. Constantine hands it off right up the middle. It's Myers bottled up. And this is really the best part of this Southern Miss team, Chris. Second in Conference USA entering play tonight. They average only 86 rushing yards against.
Yeah, they put together a really solid unit so far. And Austin Armstrong came in as somebody who had a big reputation, what he did as an inside linebackers coach at the University of Louisiana Lafayette, now having to prove himself as a DC.
Constantine has a tight end and near a first down. Nice pickup again for Jack Bradley, who grows and grows. He's already up to a career high 7 catches this season.
New wrinkle in this Rice offense, and you're going to see, of course, early on in the first half of the season, every game guys are going to be setting new career highs. But you never know who you're going to pull out of that offensive attack, seeing sometime earlier in the week that this is the right way to exploit a weakness that you see on the opponent's tape.
Mason in a wide receiver. He's put in motion. They find Myers in the flat. He has a first down. He's up near the 50-yard line, dragging 3 Southern Miss defenders to the sideline. First down, Rice. Catch for Jordan Myers.
That explosiveness out of Jordan Myers, a big play. 10 plays over 10 yards a week ago against Southern Miss. Overall, Rice had 21 plays of over 10 yards against the Tigers.
Luke McCaffrey comes in. So far, 1 rushing attempt, picked up a first down, a 12-yard run, has yet to throw a pass tonight. And on first down, hands it off. Right through the middle with Kalen Griffin, a freshman from Tyler's Chapel Hill High School. Griffin with 44 carries on the season before tonight. That was his second carry of the evening. McCaffrey will stay in. First time we've seen McCaffrey for back-to-back plays tonight. Redshirt freshman, transfer from Nebraska. Fakes a handoff to Griffin, rolls right, can throw, flips it out. Nice sidearm throw. He has Jack Bradley for a first down.
And that's why you keep him in the ball game, for that sense of what is Rice going to do here? And they are able to fool it a little bit, as he has not had an opportunity to throw today. Finally give him that first chance, and it's good for a Rice first down.
A nice versatility from Rice. They're not succeeding running the ball, so they're having to open the playbook a bit and find some creative passing plays.
Just have to keep USM guessing. That's exactly what happened there. They could not solve the Rice game plan on that particular timeout.
5 different Owls with the catch. Jack Bradley has 3. Constantine back in, play action over the middle, and it's a miss from Cedric Patterson. He was wide open, maybe peeking towards the end zone.
Absolutely. He had his eyes on that navy blue colored turf in the distance, looks up and realizes, I don't have the ball in my hands.
Rayshawn Mitchell in coverage. Cedric Patterson had the 73-yard touchdown catch on the first play from scrimmage last week against Texas Southern. Patterson, one of his best contributions tonight, he earned a pass interference on the first Rice drive, which ended in a touchdown. Handed off up to the 33-yard line. Ari Broussard, his first carry. He's a great story, Chris. He began his career as a walk-on. He really got himself into Rice, coming from Louisiana, was offered a spot on the team as a linebacker, and after his first season, he told the coaches, I want to play offense. So they let him play offense, and he's earned more and more trust from Coach Bloomgren. He's one they put in big blocking situations and one they know will not fumble the football. 3rd and 8 from the 33. Constantine under a blitz. Over the middle, catch made. Nice redemption that time from Cedric Patterson, who hangs on to this one.
Yeah, and Patterson really seemed to almost come out of nowhere in that, as the defenders were really not expecting to see him leap into the screen. And by the time that Jay Stanley finally caught him in his periphery, he was already had the ball in his hands.
Prior to the pass,
Cedric Patterson
holding,
the third.
defense, number one. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Mitchell, it's a first down for Rice. Patterson, a track star at Crosby High School, ran the 100 meters in 10.9 seconds while at Crosby. Had a 73-yard touchdown first play against Texas Southern. Transferred from New Mexico, had 15 catches over a few seasons there. Here he is lined up. Constantine, play action, going to the end zone. Catch is made. Spectacular catch from Robert French. Touchdown, Owls.
Pass is caught, number 18, Miles. Make that Robert French. Touchdown, Owls.
And Robert French gets some respect put on that name. The PA announcer didn't know it to begin that play, but he knows it now. Catching that ball in traffic, making the grab, and giving Rice what should be a double-digit advantage after the PAT.
First career touchdown for Robert French. It's a 19-yard reception. Spectacular throw from Jake Constantine. They worked the middle of the field most of that drive, and they found French for the touchdown, completing a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Rice adds on 17-7 Owls early in the third quarter.
Raw power is an iron fist. Ram power puts it in a velvet glove. Raw power gets it done. Ram power does what's never been done before. Discover Ram Power during Ram Power Days.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
At Square, we can help you take payments, no matter what you sell or where you do business. Sign up at square.com and start taking payments in minutes. Pay low flat rates with no monthly fees. Get your money instantly, the next day, or on a schedule that works for you. Make the switch to Square now and see why millions across the country take payments with Square. Get started free at square.com now.
Put a DR Leaf and Lawn Vac to work on your property. The DR rides behind your lawn tractor and inhales everything. Unloading takes just seconds. Spring, summer, or fall, the DR is the most powerful leaf machine you can buy.
Go online to drleafvac.com to request your free product catalog. DR Leaf Vacs are now on sale and free shipping is in effect. Hurry, this offer won't last.
Everybody's invited to have a meal together. Having a solid standing dinner makes your whole table better. Turn on the game and go and grab your ball. Tap the mixer through the uprights like a winning field goal. Never knew what you were missing once the top was standing up. Now you won't even got it. Oh, the pass will stand this up.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need, so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall. Plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
That's my face before Curology. Man, I don't miss that. $5 to try custom skincare? Sure, why not? Answer some questions on your phone, snap some selfies. A dermatology provider mixed a formula for my skin. I put it on before bed and it just does its thing. My acne started disappearing. People were dropping compliments like, "Your skin looks amazing, what happened?" My confidence blew up. I realized Curology changed everything.
A peak offensive series for Marcus Tuiasosopo and the Rice Owls. Luke McCaffrey supplementing Jake Constantine, and the two quarterbacks combining. That was to Jack Bradley. Tight ends getting involved. You see Tuiasosopo there. And then the touchdown throw, first catch of his career coming up. First it was Cedric Patterson, and then Chris finally this beautiful throw into the end zone. Catch made by Robert French.
French's third catch of the season, the longest reception of the year, the first that goes for a score. He had one for 8 yards against Arkansas, one for 13 yards against the Texas Longhorns, and then hauls in a touchdown pass from 19 yards away here against Southern Miss.
When Coach Bloomgren first came to Rice 4 years ago, tight ends were a big part of the package. Big part of that series as the kickoff goes into the end zone. And Southern Miss will begin at the 25 after the kickoff from Christian Van Sickle. Tight ends, of course, were a big part of my Bloomgren Stanford teams. And now this group, Robert French, Jager Bull, and Jack Bradley, each contributing tonight.
Yeah, a really interesting way that Rice has been able to spread the offense around. USM has done much of the same. A lot of good targets on both sides. They're still trying to find exactly those key points in their offense to help them be successful as they start off conference play.
Jake Lang remains the quarterback from shotgun. First down pickup on his first throw. Nice throw to Jason Brownlee, who picks up another catch. Brownlee with 5 catches today.
8 different receivers have caught passes for Southern Miss, 6 for Rice, and Rice has evened that up on the other end. They've gone to 6 different rushers, Southern Miss to 4, so really spreading things out on both sides.
Nia Qual and Miles McCord in coverage for Rice. Hand it off, nice pickup up this left side. Open field tackle, excellent that time. Naeem Smith against his opposite number, Frank Gore Jr.
And you can see Gore's frustration after the tackle. As you mentioned, open field. Gore thought he should have been able to shake that one off and get more distance. Instead, it'll be a 2nd and 5 play for the Golden Eagles.
Frank Gore Jr. is so tough. He's been on the sideline a few times dealing with a few different injuries. 5-yard gain for Gore. Play action for Lang. Nearly brought down, throws it away. Potentially intentional grounding. Elijah Garcia forcing the throw. Referees will talk it over. A Rice Owl is down. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure what took so long to pull that one off inside the tackles.
Grounding.
Didn't get it anywhere close to the sideline. No teammate in
the ball will be
general
placed at the
vicinity.
spot of the foul. Loss of down. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd down coming up. Big play from Rice after the first down.
You see to the left as Rice players fall to the turf, and we're trying to disseminate the number right now, a little bit obscured from view. But Rice is leading by 10. It's 17-7. Owls over the Golden Eagles. 9 minutes and 48 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need, so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall. Plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
At Square, we help every kind of business with every part of their business. Millions use our tools for everything from taking payments to selling online. Go to square.com to see how all our tools work together and save you time with a single account. There's no long-term contracts, and Square integrates with other services you're already using, so you can run your whole business all from one place. Start saving time and money today by switching to Square. Get started free at square.com now.
So when in doubt, just say, let me talk to my manager.
Next, Carvana's 100% online shopping experience. Carvana lets people buy a car, get this, from their couch. Oh, how disruptive.
No salesman there to help me pick out the car I need.
I mean, how does anyone find a car on this site without someone like us checking in?
She's a beauty.
Oh, golly.
I can help you find the color you want.
That sounds nice.
Let me talk to my manager.
Buy your next car 100% online with Carvana.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
Welcome back. Intentional grounding on Jake Lang, and on the play, Trayshawn Chamberlain, the Do Everything Viper linebacker, came up injured.
Yeah, you see him come in from the right and then fall to the left there awkwardly and had to be helped off of the football field. My eyes were initially to the left, just simply where he ended up, but again, coming around quickly from what was the left side of that Southern Miss defense to our right from that angle. Hope to see him back in soon.
3rd and 18 after the penalty from the 33. Important play for Southern Miss, down 10 in Houston. Jake Lang from the shotgun. Has time over the middle. Intercepted. Naeem Smith has it for Rice. Second interception today for the Rice secondary.
Naeem Smith. Rice will take over.
Smith perfectly placed, able to get in the way of that football. As George Nyqual had the pick earlier, Smith adds his name to the list, sets Rice up in great field position to begin this possession.
Naeem Smith, one of the leaders on that defense, senior from Iowa City, had the pick six, returned for a touchdown in the upset of Marshall last year. His first interception today. One of those leaders in a big play after the intentional grounding. Rice can add on here. 1st and 10 from the 38 of Southern Miss. It's McCaffrey with an end around. It's pitched back here. Nice space on this right side. Cedric Patterson to the 8. He is into the end zone. 38-yard touchdown run for Cedric Patterson from Luke McCaffrey.
Touchdown, Owls.
Perfectly executed on that reverse play as Patterson found a seam to the near side. Gets past that would-be tackler that could not grab an ankle into the end zone, and Rice now out to a commanding lead.
And we see why Cedric Patterson was a 100-meter star at Crosby High School at a 10.9 personal record time. And Tuiasa Sopo and Mike Bloomgren's offensive playbook stays open here in the second half. They bring in McCaffrey to give Southern Miss something to think about. And on the first play, the end around to Cedric Patterson, and Rice now a commanding 17-point lead.
Coach Bloomgren praised Coach Tuiasa Sopo for the great design of that opening play against Texas Southern that allowed Patterson to score. And that time again, Coach Tuiasa Sopo with a great play call right there. And again, it all started with the interception from Smith, setting up Rice in USM territory. The reverse, Patterson trying to find a seam, and he just needed that little bit of room, and the blocking pays off as you see Jordan Myers throw that final block to keep the defender away.
Great play design, Chris. You had Myers. They faked it to him. Of course, the defense is going to respect that. Myers, a big day last week. They've given him the ball 7 times, but that sort of froze the defense, and that second was the difference for Cedric Patterson.
And the first rushing touchdown of Cedric Patterson's career. Every single one before that has come through the air.
24-7, Rice. It was 7-7 back in the first, 17 unanswered points for the Owls. And now from the 6-yard line, it's brought out. Cameron Harrell has an opening. He's past Van Sickle. He's into Rice territory. Cameron Harrell is going to take this all the way back for a touchdown. Spectacular Cameron Harrell. 95-yard touchdown return. And that's a play Southern Miss needed.
That is back-to-back wow plays in this game. The reverse for Rice for the Patterson touchdown. And then Harrell takes it inside the 10-yard line, breaks through and turns on the burners. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Cameron Harrell from Bradley, Illinois, transfer from DePage Junior College in Illinois. A play the Golden Eagles needed, and now Bourgeois' point after is good. It makes it a 10-point game, 9:19 left in the third.
95 yards on that return, and I called it a commanding lead for Rice after that touchdown by Patterson. Immediately, the Golden Eagles get 7 back. It's not commanding anymore. 10 points, the difference, with 9:19 to go in the third quarter.
Cameron Harrell, his second career kickoff return for a touchdown. He had one of 100 yards last year against FAU, so he's done this before, and it shows, Chris, the importance of kickoffs. People think about touchbacks and touchback stats, and maybe not that important, but we've seen a few touchbacks tonight from Van Sickle. That one brought out from the 5 and brought 95 yards for a touchdown.
Well, you see it at all levels of football. If you have a place kicker who can send it back through the end zone every single time, completely take out the return game, that is going to save you from big plays like that. At least once a season, you would think it's going to save you from some points. And in that instance, Southern Miss able to turn it on special teams.
Briggs Bourgeois back for the kick.
And Bourgeois getting it done for his team, kicking it out the back of the end zone, not allowing Rice to have a wow play of their own there.
This game has had swings back-to-back. You had interception from Naeem Smith, the long run from Cedric Patterson into the end zone, and then the kickoff return for a touchdown on 3 consecutive plays.
And Southern Miss's kickoff return for a touchdown there. That's the first time it's been done against Rice since 2019. Texas did it, brought it back 98 yards.
Jake Constantine back in at quarterback. He's been excellent tonight, 11 for 16, 2 touchdowns, 163 yards. Flips it out to the right. Another catch for a tight end. It's Jack Bradley, and his 4th catch tonight. 3 catches at Texas, a new season high for Jack Bradley, the sophomore from Bishop Lynch High School in Dallas. Football family of the Bradleys. His dad, Steve, was a tight end at Texas, and his mom, Arnie, was an all Big 12 basketball player at Texas. Mom, Amy, of course. I beg your pardon.
You go all the way back. One of his grandfathers in the SMU Athletic Hall of Fame.
Full respect to Amy Smith Bradley. Went on to be the head coach at Trinity from 2005 to 12 and currently an assistant at SMU. So after the kickoff, return for a touchdown. It's 3rd and 5. Jordan Myers stuffed for no gain. Myers now 8 carries for 12 yards. 3rd and 5 for Rice. Jake Constantine from the shotgun. Pressure from Southern Miss. Constantine moving to his right. He has a first down. Nice first down pickup for Jake Constantine.
Across the 35 and picks up another Rice Owls first down.
Constantine not known to be the running threat, but he is able to get it done in this instance and move the chains for the Owls.
Began his college career at Boise State, took a redshirt season, transferring back to Southern California. Ventura College, then Weber State, and Towson State. The season was canceled last year, and he chose Rice. Big reason why was the pro-style offense employed by Mike Bloomgren and Marcus Tuiasosopo. Back to Myers. He picks up a few. Better gain that time for Myers. He picks up 6. Was it fumbled? Southern Miss will say it was. No indication yet from the officials. Myers around the 41.
to the fumble.
We hear from our referee, Kevin Randall.
And we get a look at the same video that the Conference USA official replay crew will look at, and they'll see the same, that ball popped out well after the knee touched.
Jake Constantine went in the transfer portal, had conversations with Rice. He liked the pro-style offense. He says in the future he wants to be a coach. Blitz from Southern Miss. Constantine takes a shot, gets the ball away, intended for Jordan Myers. A late flag comes in. Coverage from Jay Stanley for Southern Miss.
And Constantine took a hard hit, and we may see a targeting penalty here levied against Southern Miss. And Constantine looks to be in very poor shape. 4 members of the Rice athletic training staff and the sports medicine crew making their way out, tending to him right now. And officials will talk this one over. Of course, any targeting call on the field is automatically reviewed up in the booth. Needs to be confirmed. But man, did Constantine take a hard hit there.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the defense. Pass interference, defense. That penalty is declined. Personal foul, the passer with targeting, number 13 of the defense. That play is under further review.
Tyrek Moody called for targeting. That play is under review. And Chris, the rule is taking aim at an opponent for purposes of attacking with forcible contact that goes beyond making a legal tackle or legal block or playing the ball.
Helmet to helmet, but I'm not sure that fits the definition there, Matt. He hit the ground hard, again, taking that hard force to the head, but I don't necessarily think by that first view that Moody was really launching himself. That just happened to be where he ended up when his momentum carried him into Constantine.
Great to see Constantine standing on his own power, smiling.
Yeah, it took him a while. He was shook up, but as soon as he popped up on his feet, it looked like he had his wits about him.
Constantine described as the calm, cool kid from California, from Camarillo and the central coast of Southern California, not too far from Santa Barbara. And here's another look at it. Tyrek Moody, number 13, from the blind side.
On second look, it did look like maybe he brought his head down just slightly. I would say no, but again, there's a reason that we are in this booth and the officials are into the booth to the right of us. They have a different set of skills that know the rule book and know the crystal clear definition of targeting a lot better than 2 of us do.
Forcible contact with the crown of the helmet or making forcible contact to the head or neck of an opponent. One thing that you hear oftentimes from referees, rules analysts, and ex-players is that are their eyes looking towards the ground? If their eyes are looking towards the ground, that would lead it more into the category of targeting.
And to that, I don't think he did. I think eyes forward.
For targeting has been confirmed.
Okay.
Number 13 is disqualified for using the crown of his helmet on the tackle.
Again, there's a reason that I'm not in the booth to the right of us, Matt.
Crown of the helmet, Tyrek Moody is ejected. And you hear from the official Kevin Randall on that call. And we found in college football, since this change in rule a couple years ago, usually when it's called on the field, it's going to stand. I think more times than not, it stands versus being overturned.
Maybe 75% of the time. I think you're right. And that is kind of surprising, given that it's such a bang-bang occurrence that the officials on the field are able to get it right more often than not. But obviously, they're very good at their jobs, too.
Luke McCaffrey back in at quarterback. Nice play-action fake. Eludes a possible sack, and he scampers forward for a pickup of 6. Nice work for Luke McCaffrey, who's had another good night, complimenting Jake Constantine.
And Constantine looks to be getting the play call to come right back in. So despite being shaken up, despite taking a helmet-to-helmet hit, he will re-enter after just 1 play missed.
Josh Carr had the chance for the tackle. He's from Houston, went to Westfield High School nearby, transferred to Southern Miss from Southeastern Louisiana. Had a sack and a tackle for loss at Alabama last week, but could not bring down Luke McCaffrey. Constantine is back in from the shotgun for 2nd and 6. Minimal rush that time. Nice catch from Myers. He kept it off the turf. Near a first down. Nice play from Myers.
Yeah, really nice job keeping his balance and holding on to that football. We'll see it here that he reaches out with that left hand, eventually brings in the right to secure the football, but it was all because of that strength of that left hand that he was able to make that grab.
And really, for the first time tonight, in my opinion, we did not see much of a rush from Southern Miss. They dropped off perhaps to respect the passing game of Rice here in the second half.
Stacking the backfield here on 3rd down and 1.
Luke McCaffrey is in, 3 behind him. They go to Myers. He leaps for the first down.
That's what I like on 3rd down and short. Just ram it down the defender's throats. Trust your big offensive line. Trust those men who can move the pile and get you that yard.
Malik Shorts tried to slow down Myers.
And Shea Baker, the center for Rice, got a lot of praise earlier in the week in our conversation with Constantine.
A lot of responsibility for a center for the Rice Owls under Bloomgren and Tuiasosopo's offense. Constantine back in at quarterback, hands it off. Right side, nice run up the middle for Cameron Montgomery. It's been a very well-balanced offense in the 3rd quarter for Rice.
Yeah, they've done a good job mixing things up, throwing in some plays that no doubt USM has been fooled by.
Holding against Rice. Shea Baker, the center.
And it never fails that when we bring up an offensive lineman's name, he ends up getting called for a penalty in short order. We hate that happens. We're jinxing these offensive linemen on both sides tonight.
Well, Chris, with a pro-style offense, the center has more responsibility, and Constantine said, I have more responsibility. I'm looking at what's going to happen. I'm making pre-snap decisions. It's a exotic, complex system for Rice under Mike Bloomgren. 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. Constantine blitzed, and he's taken down. Nice patient approach that time. Jay Stanley did not want to overplay, and he picks up his first sack of the year.
Stanley doing a really nice job, and Constantine looked to elude it, and Stanley, that strong arm, able to drag him down to the turf and sets up Rice with 2nd and a very long way to go. The scoreboard says 20. It's well over 20.
12-yard loss. It's going to set up 3rd and 32. Stanley, a transfer from Ole Miss, spent 2 years there. He's from Greenwood, Mississippi. Still only a sophomore by eligibility. Constantine rolls to his left. Nice blocking from Rice. He'll slide near midfield. Now Myers took a shot as they had 2 out to block in front of Jake Constantine. Ari Broussard comes in. Robert French is back there as well. 15 on the play clock for Constantine and Rice. 3rd down, 32 to go from the 46. They must get to the 32 of Southern Miss. Not many plays, Chris. Constantine over the middle, catch made. Tackle made. Nice defensive series from Southern Miss. They wrap up Cedric Patterson III. Rice will have to punt for the first time in the second half. They had touchdowns on their first 2 series.
Combination of solid work by Southern Miss and penalties from Rice causing that situation that was nearly impossible to get out of. And now Rice and Charlie Mendez with a good situation where you could go for a coffin corner kick right here and pin Southern Miss deep.
Charlie Mendez will punt from his 42-yard line. Return from the 5. Nice punt coverage. Daquan Bailey Brown with the minimal return. And the only thing for Rice, they didn't go very far, but they still played 10 plays and took about 7 minutes off the clock. 24-14 Owls, 2:27 left in the third in the Conference USA opener.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana and enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall, plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
This is Jean. Jean drives an invisible car because transparency is really important to her. So the Zebra helped her save by comparing the top insurance companies transparently. Which means Jean saved a trunkload of cash. Where did I park? If she can find it. Save an average of $440 on car insurance. Compare and save at thezebra.com.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
(24-14) Rice over Southern Miss, 2.5 minutes left in the third. And Jordan Myers in his 6th season. Chris, he was a great player. Dickinson High School down the road from Houston. 101 career touchdowns as a tight end and running back. Redshirt in 2016. And look at the positions he has played over his 6 seasons.
It's been really interesting that they've found different ways to get him involved. And this year, very effective as a running back. The only thing he hasn't done is play the line, but he probably would if they asked him to.
An injured Rice player on that last play right before halftime, Chike Onabogu, walked off after some treatment. And now Southern Miss takes over, 1st and 10. Nice throw on first down from Jake Lang. Out to the 23-yard line. Catch made by Brad Dennis.
Able to connect and get Southern Miss an 8-yard gain as USM needs to put a good drive together here. Down by 10. 2 minutes left now in the third quarter.
First catch for Dennis. They go back to Frank Gore Jr. He has a first down up to the 24-yard line.
We see so much about Frank Gore and the type of player he is, the type of student athlete he's going to be for Southern Miss in years to come. The thing I love more than anything else that Will Hall told us about Gore is that how much he loves to practice and how much he loves to bring others up. He is trying to elevate everybody, not only in his unit, but on his entire team.
First down, Southern Miss. Gore 11 carries, 64 yards tonight. They fake to Gore. Play action for Lang up to the 32-yard line. Good coverage. After the catch for DeMarcus Jones. Second catch tonight for Jones.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised just because it's different and unique how much it's been a badge of honor for players to wear number 0. Usually when you think of number 0, you think nothing. But 0 is apparently a real hot commodity for these college football players now that they've been allowed to wear it for the last 2 seasons.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2, a blitz from Rice. They give it to Gore. He's moving to his left. Out near another first down, looks a bit short by the reaction of Naeem Smith. And going back to the story, Frank Gore, great article on SI.com before the Alabama game. He learned a lot from his dad, Frank Gore Sr. One of those things was taking care of his teammates. In practice now at Southern Miss, he's known for grabbing water for the offensive line between drills.
Now that is a rare quality from a star running back at any school. That is an awesome thing to hear.
3rd down and 3. They give it to Gore. Up the middle for a first down. He breaks out another tackle. He's up to the 47. 13th carry tonight for Frank Gore Jr.
And I come from a family of offensive linemen, Matt, so I love it when people love on the O-line, give them the water, give them the love, give them whatever they need. And Gore taking care of his man.
When he was a toddler, his dad, Frank Gore Sr., would say, down, set, hike, and they would do a fake handoff from under the table with company at the breakfast table. Always brought a good laugh. But he was playing from a 3-year-old on with older cousins and family members. And you see him breathing heavily there. His father known for the sunset wind sprints and sleigh runs and agility runs through ladders. And once he got to a certain age, he was invited along to train with his father and some NFL players who live in Miami.
Trayshawn Chamberlain down on the field for Rice being helped off by the medical staff. And you see he already has the cast on his right arm and fighting through this game tonight despite that ailment. We'll hope to see him back in this ball game again. We've seen him helped off a couple of times this evening.
He's had a great career, Chris. He had 11 tackles against Arkansas. 2019 All-CUSA honorable mention. 2018 was freshman All-CUSA, and he's so versatile as the Viper linebacker. Heading to the 4th quarter, Rice leads Southern Miss 24-14.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall, plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
At Square, we can help you take payments, no matter what you sell or where you do business. Sign up at square.com and start taking payments in minutes. Pay low flat rates with no monthly fees. Get your money instantly, the next day, or on a schedule that works for you. Make the switch to Square now and see why millions across the country take payments with Square. Get started free at square.com now.
So when in doubt, just say, let me talk to my manager.
Next, Carvana's 100% online shopping experience. Carvana lets people buy a car, get this, from their couch. Oh, how disruptive.
No salesman there to help me pick out the car I need.
When how does anyone find a car on this site without someone like us checking in?
She's a beauty.
Oh, golly.
I can help you find the color you want.
That sounds nice.
Let me talk to my manager.
Buy your next car 100% online with Carvana.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
I've been having stomach troubles. It's either yogurt, pork, or citrus. Or almonds. Or maybe it's cinnamon. Now, I could start by removing a lot of things from my diet and adding them back in one at a time until I find the culprit. Or I could find out what might actually be bothering me before removing and adding foods back in again. I'm gonna do that.
At ThredUp.com, join the millions of shoppers who are choosing used over new for the planet.
Your favorite name brands up to 90% off estimated retail.
With over 35,000 brands, ThredUp offers more bang for your buck without the waste.
I am here for a good deal, and I am here for shopping sustainably.
You get to positively affect the environment buying really cute clothes.
There are enough awesome clothes on the planet. Let's wear them. Go to ThredUp.com today and get up to an extra 50% off your first order.
We begin the fourth quarter from Rice Stadium. Matt Peterson with Chris Majkowski. It's a 10-point lead for Rice. And let's look back at Frank Gore Jr.'s freshman season last year at Southern Miss compared to his father at Miami 19 years prior, and pretty similar.
Yeah, and obviously very different circumstances given the league that Gore Sr. was playing in and the student athletes who are around him as well. But Gore actually ends up getting more yards than his dad in that freshman season. And now, because of the NCAA granting an extra year to everybody from last year, he gets to be a freshman again.
There's Frank Gore Jr. 13 carries, 73 yards tonight. It's handed to Gore. He's off to the left. 4 tacklers out there for Rice. Gore stays on his feet to pick up 2. That Miami team, considered by many to be the best of all time, most talented, a record 38 players drafted from that team to the NFL. They beat Nebraska 37-14 in the national title game, which was the Rose Bowl. And by the way, Frank Gore Sr. that year was the backup to future NFL player Clinton Portis.
Yeah, that was one heck of a football team. I'm trying to remember the timeline. I believe I was there the next year when Miami went to the Cotton Bowl to play Texas and absolutely demolished the Longhorns 46-3.
Pressure brought, it's thrown downfield, catch made in double coverage. Jason Brownlee, big play for Southern Miss, nearly a sack for Rice, but Lane got the ball away.
Biggest cheer of the night that we've heard from the Southern Miss faithful that have made their way here to Houston. A huge completion here in the first minute of the fourth quarter.
Trey Schumann nearly with the sack for Rice. It's a big catch for Jason Brownlee. First down from the 25-yard line after a 32-yard gain for Brownlee, his 6th catch tonight. They go back to the ground, Dejon Richard.
Dejon Richard on the carry.
Now, Frank Gore Jr. was born just 2 months after that national championship win. Brought up in a football family, and now Frank Gore Sr. is able to watch his sons play college football after missing a lot of their young careers because he had such a long NFL career of his own.
And he probably still like to be playing right now. He just can never be stopped, but unable to be picked up as a free agent this season. There's still time, though. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Gore Sr. is working out and ready to go if an NFL team comes calling.
2nd and 7, laying off to the right. Missed tackle. Nice work to stay on his feet and pick up the first down inside the 10-yard line for Brad Dennis.
Dennis gets Southern Miss inside the Rice 10-yard line, able to get a few extra yards, brushing off a couple of would-be tacklers.
Frank Gore Sr. has said he still can play, but he's enjoying watching his sons play college football. His other son is a cornerback at Wisconsin. Movement before the snap. That will move Southern Miss back 5 yards.
5-yard penalty.
24-7 Rise. They seem to be in control, but the kickoff return for a touchdown from Cameron Harrell, 95 yards, brought Southern Miss back within 10, and Rice's offense is stalled. Southern Miss on the move. It's a 9-play, 73-yard drive in 2.5 minutes. First and goal from the 13 after the false start. Fake of a handoff. Throw into the end zone. Ooh. Nearly caught by Brownlee, just enough to break it up from Jordan Dunbar.
Dunbar punches it out at the last possible second. Brownlee trying to bring this one in. Could not quite get it. You saw him lose control really as he started his way down to the ground, but Dunbar making absolutely sure that ball would not be complete.
Dunbar, a freshman from Terrytown, New York, out of Iona Prep. Brownlee, 6 catches, 98 yards today, including a 32-yard catch. 2nd and 13. Blitz. Nyakwal from the backside has a sack. Big play from George Nyakwal, who had the interception in the first quarter.
George Nyakwal missed the entire 2020 season after suffering an injury, a nerve injury. So good to see him back flying all over this football field. Makes the pick earlier, gets the big sack, setting up a 3rd and long for USM.
4 sacks today for Rice. They had 7 on the season before tonight. 3rd and goal from the 21 for Southern Miss. Lang has Gore behind his left hip. 2 left, 2 rights. Here's Lang. Firing over the middle, catch made, but still 10 yards shy of the end zone. Robinson with the catch. Set up 4th down from the 10, and Briggs Bourgeois will return after he missed a 33-yard field goal to end the first half.
And the Rice defensive backfield doing exactly what they needed to do there. Just keep the receivers in front of them, force the field goal. You can afford a big 10-yard completion. All you're trying to do is make sure that USM can come away with no more than 3 points here.
Bourgeois now 4 of 7 field goals this season after the miss in the first half. This one from 27 yards is good. Nice drive from Southern Miss, 12 plays, 77 yards, and it ends with a Briggs Bourgeois field goal.
Or did it? Southern Miss may get new life here. Roughing the kicker may give them a fresh set of downs. We'll wait to see if that in fact is the call. The body language from the Golden Eagles makes it seem like that could be the case here.
Running into the kicker, defense, number 29. That penalty, the field goal is good.
So running into as opposed to roughing, which allows Rice to not have to send its defense back out for a fresh set of downs for USM.
7-point game after the 13-play, 77-yard drive. A good one from Rice Stadium. 7-point Owls lead. 11 minutes left in the fourth.
Ain't nothing like grilling with real wood.
Guess what I'm using?
Pine.
I know. It's hickory.
No, I'm pretty sure it's pine.
When a little backyard barbecue extends to your deck,
Honey?
give us a call. Alpha Insurance, rated 94% claim satisfaction.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall. Plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
I'm in a work meeting right now, so I don't have time to shop for the perfect avocado. Sam, you're still on mute.
Luckily, the shoppers on Instacart shop like me, so I can go to yoga class instead of hunting for organic toothpaste.
Namaste.
With Instacart, it's practically like I'm
Shopping myself. Ooh, nice hair.
Thanks. You too. Instacart. Shop like you. Without shopping. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get free delivery on your first order.
What does it feel like to sell your car to Carvana? It feels amazing. You get a great offer in seconds. It feels too good to be true. It's kicking back and relaxing as we pick up your car. And when you get paid on the spot, it feels like scoring big. You know the feeling. You just never imagined you could get it from selling your car. Well, with Carvana, you can. Experience the new way to sell a car.
11:16 left in the fourth quarter. Matt Peterson with Chris Maikowski. Both teams looking for a 1-0 start in Conference USA schedule. Both went 1-3 in the non-conference. Briggs Bourgeois kicks it away after a short kick. Onside kick. Was it kept in play? Whose ball is it? Southern Miss ball. They recover the onside kick. Harrell does it again. First, a kickoff return for a touchdown. That time, Cameron Harrell recovers an onside kick.
Incredible guts to do that here early in the fourth quarter. Completely unexpected by the Rice special teams, and Southern Miss able to pull it off, and they will take over at midfield down by 7.
What an impact on special teams. Cameron Harrell, 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
Please reset the game clock to 11 minutes and 13 seconds.
To 14, and that time he recovers the onside kick. And we know with this new head coach, Will Hall, after 2 years at Tulane, he's going to push the envelope. He said, look, we have a young team. We have freshman quarterbacks, freshman running backs, young wide receivers. We have to mix it up and take some chances.
I love that. Take risks. That's the way things are going to start to happen. That's the way you're going to get confidence about yourself. If you don't come up with it, yeah, it's really tough, and you might have to bounce back in short field position for the opposition. But when it comes up big, you see how that ignited everybody on that Southern Miss sideline.
Will Hall, 2 years at Tulane. Before getting the job at Southern Miss, a return home to his home state, where he won a state title as a quarterback in 1998. Jake Lang's been outstanding. He's looked good in practice the last few weeks. Has earned the number 2 position after the injury to Trey Lowe. Flag comes out. Catch made by Brownlee around the 40-yard line. Up to the 32, pending this flag.
Personal foul, hands to the face, number 70 of the offense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot.
Malik Washington.
Replay second down.
For the hands to the face, big penalty for Southern Miss. The Golden Eagles were on the move.
Yeah, the Southern Miss right tackle gets called. You see it right there, perpetrating it against Josh Piercy, who's had a fantastic night.
Second career start. He's starting in place of K.K. Orji, and he leads Rice with 9 tackles tonight, including 1 tackle for loss. A good one in Houston. Rice leading Southern Miss by 7 in the fourth.
As someone who resembles someone else, I appreciate that Liberty Mutual knows everyone's unique. That's why they customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. I mean, just because you look like someone else doesn't mean you eat off the floor or yell at the vacuum or need flea medication. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
What does it feel like to sell your car to Carvana? It feels amazing. You get a great offer in seconds. It feels too good to be true. It's kicking back and relaxing as we pick up your car. And when you get paid on the spot, it feels like scoring big. You know the feeling. You just never imagined you could get it from selling your car. Well, with Carvana, you can. Experience the new way to sell a car.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need, so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall, plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
Trey Schumann received treatment. He's doing okay, and he's a semifinalist for the 32nd Campbell Trophy.
That's awarded to the top scholar athlete in college football. He has a 3.78 GPA in economics as an undergrad, now in an MBA program in the Jones Graduate School of Business here at Rice. Just elite, intelligence-wise and on the football field.
Jake Lang did not want to take a sack. He throws it away. Sets up 3rd down and 19. Big play for Southern Miss following the onside kick recovery from the specialist Cameron Harrell, who brought one back 95 yards for a touchdown earlier in this half. 3rd and 19. Whistle blown. Delay of game.
Delay game.
We'll make it 3rd and 24. Speaking with folks around Southern Miss, Jake Lang has emerged in practice. He's risen to the number 2 slot with the injury to Trey Lowe, the broken foot, and then tonight with the ankle injury in the first quarter to Ty Key. So he's earned this spot, and he's looked very good tonight.
Well, even so, there were some staffers who were doubting if he would get significant playing time if called upon.
3rd and 24. Over the middle, nearly intercepted by Antonio Montero. It will bring up 4th down, nearly the 3rd INT tonight for Rice.
So Southern Miss gets the huge surge from recovering the onside. Rice unable to come up with the INT, but unable to take advantage. It was such a huge burst in momentum for Southern Miss. Now to have to punt it away, it's all for naught.
Good coverage nonetheless from Antonio Montero. Mason Hunt back to punt from his 27 towards the sideline. It bounces out around the 26. It was Sean French back to receive. Rice will take over around the 26. We can talk a little more about Trey Schumann and the accomplishment of becoming a semifinalist. This was highlighted by us with Coach Bloomgren. He's already in rare territory as a Rice Owls student athlete, 4-time Conference USA Commissioner's Award.
You can tell how impressed the Coach Bloom was with Schumann. Says he has a chance to be a Rhodes Scholar. And what Schumann has done to Bloom, he said, it's proof that the student-athlete model isn't dead.
Constantine at quarterback. He keeps it after the fake, and he rolls down after a gain of about 3. A fake it to Griffin. Constantine picks up 3 on 1st down.
And Schumann will tell you, admittedly, he's a nerd playing football. But, you know, you look at the Rice GPAs up and down the line, simply being able to be admitted to this university shows that incredible level of intelligence and the hard work they had to do just to get in to Rice. So all of these young men are elite student athletes. Schumann just has to be at the top of that list.
Luke McCaffrey comes in at quarterback, replacing Constantine for 2nd and 9. Handed off again. Griffin up the middle to the 32, setting up 3rd and 4.
And for Coach Bloomgren, this is the type of team that he has fallen in love with. He was an assistant at Stanford, got there and thought maybe he'd be in college for a year and then go back to the NFL. He'd come from the Jets. Realized being around those top-notch student athletes at schools like Stanford, like Rice, that was his perfect fit, and that's where he wants to be the rest of his career.
Constantine is back for 3rd and 4. Constantine over the middle, nearly intercepted, incomplete. The intended receiver was Andrew Mason. Closest in coverage was Jay Stanley.
So both offenses go back and forth with short series. And now Rice will have to send it back to Southern Miss with less than 9 minutes left on the clock. The Rice lead just 7.
Charlie Mendez into punt. Good defensive stand from Southern Miss. Rice has not added on since taking the 24-7 lead on the long run from Cedric Patterson. Mendez punts it away from the 22. It's out of bounds around the 36-yard line.
Caught the side of the ball there, ends up being a lot shorter than he certainly hoped, and Southern Miss will start from its own 40.
Yeah, one of those nights, Chris, where Rice has not committed a turnover, but when you allow a 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown from Cameron Harrell, and then you allow an onside kick, it almost feels like a turnover or two, because those are the swings in the game Southern Miss has had.
We mentioned several times that this is the conference opener for both of these teams. Middle Tennessee, this is their third conference game of the year tonight against Marshall. The Blue Raiders up 28-14 against the Herd.
Jake Lang under pressure throws it away just in time. Under pressure, nice work that time from the Rice defense.
There is no foul for
Desmond
intentional
Baker, who
grounding. There was a
missed last
receiver
week.
in the area.
The Thundering Herd down 14. Middle Tennessee, who is 0-2 in Conference USA play. What a big win that would be for the Blue Raiders. 10:30 to go, third quarter. If we have time going forward, we'll fill you in on the rest of the conference scores.
No intentional grounding. There was a receiver in the vicinity for Jack Lang. Lang has two left, one to the right. Gore in the backfield. He'll hand it to Gore. Gore up the middle. Nice coverage from Rice, setting up third down and 6.
Louisiana Tech from Conference USA playing at NC State tonight. Bulldogs hanging tough. 34-27 the score in favor of the Wolfpack. Under a minute to go in the fourth. Bulldogs with the ball.
3rd and 6. Gore in the backfield, 2 left, 1 right for Jack Lang, the freshman from Jackson Prep High School in Jackson, Mississippi, where he won a state title. Rice showing a potential blitz on 3rd and 6. Here it comes, off to the right, catch made by Gore. He stops in his tracks, gets over midfield for the first down. Great run after the catch for Frank Gore Jr.
That field awareness, that availability to be shifty like that. And he was able to get past a couple of defenders. You see him get the ball in the hand, reverse field a couple of times to gain enough yardage to move the sticks.
The ladder drills, sled drills, and the sun sets in Miami with his dad paying it off. 1st and 10 from the 46 for Southern Miss. Clean pocket, thrown downfield, into coverage, another interception for Rice. Miles McCord. That's 4 tonight for the Rice Owls. And Rice takes over halfway through the 4th.
This was created because Dennis loses his feet, unable to provide any resistance there before McCord was able to get to that football.
Miles McCord, his first interception of the season. Rice takes over. 7:32 left in the 4th, up by a touchdown.
Feel stuck with your finances?
I jump up on the stage and do my money.
Move your money to SoFi. Earn up to $930 when you download the app and feel what it's like to get your money right.
Carvana's had a lot of firsts. 100% online car buying, car vending machines, and now putting you in control of your financing. At Carvana, get personalized terms, browse for cars that fit your budget, then customize your down payment and monthly payment. And these aren't made up numbers. It's what you'll really pay, right down to the penny. Whether you're shopping or just looking, it only takes a few seconds and it won't affect your credit score. Finally, a totally different way to finance your ride. Only from Carvana, the new way to buy a car.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
Did you know gravity and relativity were discovered by people working from home? Do you know what I discovered? Kale. Curly, dinosaur, red Russian, ornamental. Instacart opened my world to all kinds of discoveries. I discovered organic, wild caught, vegan lip gloss. I discovered this, that, these, and I'm just getting started.
Instacart. More stores, more to discover. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get free delivery on your first order.
That's Austin Armstrong, the youngest defensive coordinator in FBS, 28 years of age, and a familiar face for Will Hall.
Spent time with them as an assistant at West Georgia when Hall led that program, went to the Ragin' Cajuns of Louisiana Lafayette after that, and now with Hall as the head coach of Southern Miss, they are reunited, and really simply because of his age, it was the most critiqued hire that Hall made on this staff, and Armstrong trying to prove his boss right tonight and for the whole season.
Luke McCaffrey out at quarterback for first down after the interception. Handed off, minimal gain. As Rice tries to kill some of this clock. That's Ari Broussard. Picks up 2. Broussard, a great story. We got into a little bit in the first half, but he got into Rice before he was really on the radar of Coach Bloomgren. Bloomgren said, hey, we need some linebackers. We only had 2 or 3 heading into that camp. So he became a linebacker, spent the fall season, converted to running back, has battled injuries, and now playing a few years later after being a walk-on. Constantine back in at quarterback, flips it out to the right side. Another catch for Jack Bradley. Bradley, his 5th catch tonight.
Yeah, Bradley doing a really nice job, kind of unexpectedly breaking in to this offense in a major way this evening. And just one more point about Armstrong. I love that Will Hall called him an old soul, just a football junkie who's been preparing for this job since he was in kindergarten. He's 28, but kind of feels like and acts like a 50-year-old.
Third and 2 from the 37. Constantine over the middle. Catch made. Bailey. First down, Rice.
Number 11, Jake Bailey with a catch, and that is good. For another Rice Owls, first down.
Jake Bailey, one of Constantine's favorite targets. Team leading 16 catches coming into the night, adding to that total. Constantine wants to get him the ball more as the season progresses and is paid off with major dividends this evening.
5th catch, 83 yards. Had a 39-yard touchdown catch in the first half. 6 receivers for 17 catches tonight. They hand it to Broussard. He's the trusted running back in the 4th. He really earned this role, Chris, a few years ago by not fumbling it. So in these critical situations, trying to protect a 7-point lead, he's Mr. Trustworthy with the ball in his stomach.
When you have the lead, that's the kind of young man you want in that backfield. And sure, some people might wonder, well, why are we not giving it to Patterson again? Why is it not in Myers' hands again? Well, it's because Broussard, while he might not have the gaudy numbers, he has that ability to make sure the ball never leaves his clutch.
Was a 2-time state finalist in the shot put at Lucier High School in New Orleans. Nice ball fake that time from Constantine, rolling to his left, throws it to the left sideline, catch made. Bailey once again. Rayshawn Mitchell with the tackle.
Ideally, Rice would love to keep grounding and pounding with coming up on 5 minutes to go, but 2nd and 8 situation needed to get the ball up.
Offense, number 52. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
That's on Braden Nutter, the freshman from Tomball's Memorial High School. But I love the play design. The hold negates it, but we know Coach Bloomgren wants to control the clock and protect the ball. So I think Southern Miss is going to bite on that fake to Broussard. It set up the throw to Bailey. Holding negates it, but still a unique play design.
Clock is continuing to tick after the penalty. Under 5 minutes to go now.
Jager Bull checks in. Play clock is at 9. 2 in the backfields. Constantine kept it. That was nearly a fumble and miscommunication with Broussard. The last thing Coach Bloomgren wants to see with 4.5 minutes left.
And we talked so much about the stability of having Broussard in that backfield, but a botched exchange would not have been his fault. And although he might have got half the credit for it falling to the ground, thankfully for Rice's sake, they're able to hold on to that football. They have third and forever, but simply being able to get a little bit of positive energy here and then be able to send it away in a punt, USM would take over with under 4 minutes left.
Shotgun for Constantine. Broussard moves to his left on 3rd and 19. That time a clean handoff. Broussard chugs up the middle. He's bouncing off would-be tacklers into USM territory, still 4 yards shy. And now a decision here. You can punt them deep with 3.5 minutes left or try to go for it on 4th down.
And Broussard delivering more than we expected. We just thought he'd hold on to that football, but he nearly broke through that second level and gave Rice a 1st down, which would have been a dagger to Southern Miss. But instead, Rice does have to punt. Southern Miss will get the ball. About 3 minutes left when they'll begin this possession, down by 7.
Taquan Bailey-Brown back to receive. 4th and 3 after a 16-yard gain from Broussard. Charlie Mendez punts it away, and it bounces into the end zone. Southern Miss will start with 3:11 left in the 4th quarter, down a touchdown. Stay with us. Great game here in Houston.
I was drowning in student loan debt.
I was in the process of deferring them, paying them.
Then I discovered SoFi. Completely changed my life. Lower interest rate, my principal is going down.
SoFi is a place where you can start to tackle those money goals today.
Compared to where I was 3 years ago, I'm kind of killing it.
What does it feel like to sell your car to Carvana? It feels amazing. You get a great offer in seconds. It feels too good to be true. It's kicking back and relaxing as we pick up your car. And when you get paid on the spot, it feels like scoring big. You know the feeling. You just never imagined you could get it from selling your car. Well, with Carvana, you can. Experience the new way to sell a car.
Fall is here, and so are new opportunities to enjoy this life we love. That's why we're stocked and making it easy for you to get everything you need, so you can care for the ones that count on you. Prepare for what's around the corner. Get more out of the shorter days and add warmth to the cooler nights. In over 2,000 stores, we're here to help you enjoy the new season, stocked and ready for fall. Plus the services that make shopping for it easier. Tractor Supply, everything for life out here.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So find your person on Hinge and be done with us. Even if it destroys us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
Rice Stadium in Houston, 3:11 left in the 4th. Rice leading Southern Miss 24-17 in the conference opener for both teams. Matt Peterson with Chris Majkowski, and we look back at the prior Conference USA champions. No other current Conference USA school, apart from the 6 shown here, has won a conference football championship.
Central Florida and East Carolina both won a couple before departing for the American. The big question this year is, do we see a new member of this club? UTSA certainly has an opportunity as they've started the season 5-0. They beat UNLV today to get that 5th victory.
Jack Lang from shotgun on 1st and 10 from the 20. Big ball over the middle. Big hit from Nyaqual, but hanging on to flex over Nyaqual. Taquan Bailey-Brown with a big catch for Southern Miss.
Now we'll see if this Rice defense can bear down the most important series of the game thus far. They count on their leaders like Schumann, Smith, Montero, all the most vocal guys to get everybody ready to go and set for the next snap.
Bailey Brown, the 10th receiver with the catch today for Southern Miss. A gain of 20. Now on first down over the middle, nearly intercepted. It was right there, nearly another pick for Rice. Chike Anabogu, he'll want that one back.
Wow, had it in his hands to potentially clinch an Owl victory. Stepping in front, and that ball just going off of the digits and back down to the turf. 2nd and 10.
3 interceptions from the Rice secondary. Anabogu nearly joining the club there. 2nd and 10 from the 40, 2:44 left. Pressure. Schumann takes down Jake Lang. There he is, the Campbell Trophy semifinalist. Academic success, football performance, and leadership, the 3 criteria.
What a huge week for that young man. Named a semifinalist earlier, and now today coming through with a huge sack to push Southern Miss back.
First sack of the season for Trey Schumann. 3rd and 16 for Southern Miss. Movement up front, they'll be backed up 5 more yards.
False start. Offense. Number 79. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Tykeem Doss, the junior from Aliceville, Alabama, with the infraction. And Coach Bloomgren has to be pleased with Brian Smith's game plan and the performance of his defense, which had a tough first 3 weeks. 5 sacks, 3 interceptions for the Rice defense, and a 7-point lead here with 2 minutes remaining. Lang off to the right. Catch made by Brownlee near the first down marker. Right at the 48-yard line, about a yard shy. Will set up 4th and 1 for Southern Miss. What a play from Jason Brownlee.
And Nyquil pushing him out just ahead of the first down marker. And Brownlee needing to be helped up as Southern Miss athletic training staff makes their way all the way across the field to help him to his feet.
20-yard catch for Brownlee, his 7th of the night for 118 yards.
And right next to Brownlee, it was the side judge on our officiating crew who
Maurice
is now
Pierre
down on the field. Actually, I think it's a member of the chain crew, Matt. So it's not the side judge, excuse us, a member of the CUSA chain crew down on the field, and thankfully now up to his feet.
Good to see. Back on his feet.
The full chain crew is across the way on the Southern Miss side. On this side, it's simply the line of scrimmage, and the line to gain is marked by a marker on this side, not the full chain crew that you see across the way.
Brownlee, 7 catches, 118 yards. Been targeted 13 times. He has been the featured partner for Jake Lang, the freshman, who's now 22 for 34 for 295 yards and a touchdown. And offense described as atrocious by Will Hall. He said the performance against Troy was a debacle. No matter what happens in this final minute 54, they must be pleased with the improvement on offense for Southern Miss. 4th and 1 from the 49. Frank Gore Jr. gets the first down, diving over midfield. First down, Southern Miss.
You need the most important yard of the night. You absolutely put it in Frank Gore's hands. He gets the first down, fresh set, but on only a minute and 45 seconds remain.
16 carries, 81 yards for Gore. 1:36 left. It's Lang. Clean pocket. Off to the left. Catch made by Brownlee. Brownlee will fight, and he fumbled the ball, but it was out of bounds. Picked up immediately there by Miles McCord. He's about a yard or two shy of the first down marker around the 40. Now, Brownlee has battled injuries since preseason. Senior Bowl watch list, had 34 catches and 5 touchdowns last season. was 24-7 Rice after the long run from Cedric Patterson III. But Southern Miss has fought back and now down 7 with 1:27 to go. 2nd and 1 from the 41. Lang has Frank Gore to his right hip. Comes a blitz from Montero, handed off to Gore. He's taken down in the backfield, a loss of 1 or 2. Big stop from Rice.
Timeout.
USM will
Southern
call
Miss. That is their
timeout. That's just their first
Timeout.
one that they've used to this point. So really 1:22 with still 2 timeouts remaining, Matt. It's all the time in the world. You're not so much worried about clock management at this point, although you are worried about the downs you have remaining. 3rd down and 3. You need to come up with a big play here to move the sticks.
Trey Schumann there picked up his 10th tackle. He has 2 tackles for loss plus a sack. Great night for Schumann, who missed the Texas Southern game with an injury. We have to give credit also to Josh Percy, who is coming in his 2nd career start for the injured Kenneth Orji. Now Percy, part of that linebacker core. It's been a pretty stout defensive performance from Rice. Again, remember, 7 of these 17 points came on the 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown from Cameron Harrell. His 2nd straight year with a long kickoff return. He had a 100-yard kickoff return last year against FAU.
Southern Miss, 4 of 12 on 3rd down conversions.
3rd and 3. Jake Lang from the shotgun. Big ball downfield. Intercepted. A 4th interception, and that will do it for Rice. Kirk Lockhart. And the defense rises to the occasion again for the Owls.
50-50 ball thrown up there for Southern Miss. Just had to let loose here on 3rd down. But Rice, that defensive backfield, that is the story of the night. Their play is what has catapulted the Owls to this victory, and they will open up Conference USA 1-0.
George Nyakwal, Naeem Smith, Kirk Lockhart, and Miles McCord, 4 in the secondary, each with an interception. Spectacular night for Brian Smith's defense. Got a few key players back in Trayshawn Chamberlain and Trey Schumann. An opportunity for Josh Percy, his first start of the season. They hand it off to Broussard up the middle. Southern Miss will use its 2nd timeout.
Lockhart's first career interception as a collegiate football player. Couldn't come at a bigger time, Matt, to help your team capture the first conference victory of the season. And you can't win them all unless you win the first one. That momentum starts out, and confidence is such a big deal to these student athletes. It starts going up. Sky's the limit. You never know.
A bye week next week for Rice, and it gets very difficult. A 2-city road trip to UTSA, which, as you mentioned, is now 5-0, and then to UAB, which came to Rice last year on Senior Day. Rice a chance at a bowl, and UAB had a win, one of the best teams the last few years. So it'll get tough after this conference opening victory for Rice.
There are really no easy steps along the way for this Rice Owls football team going forward. UTSA will come in after having opened its conference schedule next week at Western Kentucky. So maybe that extra week of break, that extra week to break down Roadrunner game film could pay big dividends to Rice 2 weeks from right now.
Southern Miss returns home, a 2-game homestand. UTEP next weekend, followed by UAB. They get on the road to Murfreesboro at Middle Tennessee, October 30th. Constantine hands it off to Ari Broussard, the sure-handed running back from Louisiana. And it's 3rd down for Rice.
Timeout.
Southern Miss uses its final timeout.
That is their 3rd and final timeout. It will be 30 seconds.
So with the timeouts gone, Chris, one more run up the middle. Maybe 35, 40 seconds tick off. That means Rice should be punting away with about 20 seconds left here in the 4th.
That is true. The Southern Miss keeping its timeouts close to its vest before this drive here, only using 1 during that final offensive possession. So they will get the ball back. It's going to be a long way to go for Southern Miss, but they are not dead quite yet. So forgive me for giving that 1-0 start to the Owls, because Southern Miss is going to get that one last opportunity.
Third and 10. 1:05 remaining. Ball security is paramount here for Rice. Constantine might just kneel down here, to be honest, with 1:05 left. Fake of a handoff, they pitch it off here. Griffin scampering. Griffin up to the 10, and it took about 7 seconds off the clock. Cameron Montgomery, I beg your pardon. Montgomery, and it's 4th and 8.
Pitching back, giving him a little bit more room to run, and now the clock ticking down. Southern Miss will not have any timeouts remaining again, so Rice will get, after 20 more seconds, they will call their first timeout of the half before sending the special teams unit out.
Play clock at 13, so about a 15-second difference between the play clock and game clock. Here's Mike Bloomgren. Timeout called. 15 seconds left.
Here's a big
Timeout.
question, and
Rice.
I think it might
That
be a
is their
smart move.
first. It will be 30
14 seconds remaining, 7 points difference. Do you allow one of your quicker players to get in the end zone, run around, and take as much time off the clock as possible before stepping out the back, giving away 2 points, but then you would have a free kick with likely 5 seconds remaining at that point?
It's a good point, and you get better field position for the kick. It's been used in the past in football.
It's a little bit unconventional, but it does allow you to get Southern Miss the ball in its hand with much less time. You do risk not having that 7-point advantage.
Conversation in the Rice huddle.
I'm trying to think outside the box a little here, Mr. Peterson.
It's a good point from you, Chris. There we see Coach Bloomgren giving instructions.
And I believe that's exactly what we're going to see.
Yeah, there's no 99 out there, no Charlie Mendez.
So Jake Bailey is back in punt formation, and maybe the coaches are listening in.
He's going to field this and kill as much time as he can. Jake Bailey, the star receiver, 13 seconds. He'll take it to the corner, flag thrown. Bailey will step out with 7 seconds left. The back judge threw a flag. And
well, here's the key point. That's going to be a hold. You can hold as much as you want. It doesn't matter. The clock's going to keep ticking.
Yeah, if you accept the penalty, it's
everybody can hold if they want to. But down to 7 seconds, I think it worked like a charm.
Kevin Randall is the referee. Back judge is Michael Bailey. He's asking if Southern Miss wants to decline it, take the safety, and take their chances with 7 seconds left.
Well, you can't decline it because you just do the same thing again. So that makes no difference. That's why you can hold as much as you want in that situation. If you decline it, it does you no good at all. If you accept it or decline it, either way. I mean, accepting it, you're just going to give Rice another opportunity to do the same thing. They can't put time back on the clock.
Holding, kicking team. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a
Accepting
safety.
it would do them no good at all. So declining is their only option. And Rice now will have a free kick. And Southern Miss, barring an explosive play on special teams, will just have a Hail Mary opportunity.
Mendez out for the free kick from the 20-yard line. Chris Monfiletto is the special teams coordinator for Rice, the former star at the position. Cephalota has departed for Alabama. He's now running the Crimson Tide special teams. Free kick from Mendez from the 20. Catch made at the 32. It's Bailey Brown. Bailey Brown leapfrogging. He goes down with 3 seconds left on the clock. From the 45-yard line, one final play for Southern Miss.
Time to get crazy. A lot of pitchbacks, a lot of craziness. We'll see the kind of arm. Will we see the kind of arm that Jake Lang has? Can he launch one all the way to the end zone? Will they try it that way? Or if his arm strength is not that great, we will see a ton of pitches, craziness for Southern Miss trying to pull off a miracle here in Houston.
The line of scrimmage is the 45, so of course he can't step in front of that for a Hail Mary. We'll see what the Mississippi man, Will Hall, has drawn up for this final play. Jake Lang is the quarterback. Frank Gore is the running back. 3 seconds remaining for Southern Miss. After the safety, it's a 5-point game.
Delay game, offense.
And as they're drawing up the crazy play, they lose 5 yards.
10th penalty tonight, a total of 90 yards against Southern Miss. Rice charged with 5 penalties for 40 yards. Jake Lang, freshman from Mississippi. Final play of the night for Southern Miss. He scrambles, he throws it from the 35. In the air a long time, knocked to the ground, and that will end the game. Rice begins Conference USA 1-0 in 2021. A defensive effort and a professional performance from the quarterback Jake Constantine, and all smiles for Mike Bloomgren.
Antonio Montero taking a big part in that final play, batting it down to save the Rice victory. Tremendous start to conference play. Coach Mike Bloomgren takes that 1-0 beginning into a bye week.
4 different interceptions for the Rice defense. The first from George Nyakwal, 1 from Naeem Smith, 1 from Kirk Lockhart, and 1 from Miles McCord. Josh Piercy, 11 tackles. Trey Schumann with 10 tackles. Malik Shorts with 12 to lead Southern Miss. Quickly, your final thoughts.
Well, Piercy was fantastic. Career high with 8 tackles. And just overall, the Rice defense was certainly the star of the game. Those picks that you mentioned, a great effort against an unexpected foe in Jake Lang. They didn't know anything about that young man and the way he would attack the Rice D. And I tell you, it was surprising, but Lang had a really good night in the loss.
Lang, his first college game off the bench after the ankle injury to Ty Keys, 23 of 37 for 304 yards, a touchdown, and 3 interceptions. So for Chris Mikoski, I'm Matt Peterson saying so long from Rice Stadium. With the final score, Rice 24, Southern Miss 19. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.
Okay, you want to make pizza night with the family even better? Bam! Get yourself the new Parmesan crusted papadilla. So while the kids grab their slices, you'll be crunching on toasty flatbread folded with meats and cheese. It's like a golden crispy little fireworks show in your mouth. Oh. Ooh. Get a new Parmesan crusted papadilla just for you for only $7. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
So when in doubt, just say, let me talk to my manager.
Next, Carvana's 100% online shopping experience. Carvana lets people buy a car, get this, from their couch. Wow. Oh, how disruptive.
No salesman there to help me pick out the car I need.
Well, how does anyone find a car on this site without someone like us checking in?
She's a beauty.
Oh, golly.
I can help you find the color you want.
That sounds nice.
Let me talk to my manager.
Buy your next car 100% online with Carvana.